Hello, 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 and welcome to Super Mario Galaxy 2. But yeah, I am Jay. I'm currently the world record holder for this category, and I'm joined today by Galactic and Ocnum.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, they're gonna be helping me explain what is about to happen because it's gonna be crazy. There's a lot of things that go on in this game. So my sensor bar is just fallen. That's a great start. Great start to the run. Anyway, I'm gonna get right into this. We gotta make a file. So we'll go for old reliable. I'm just gonna put it on top.
Yeah, not a bad idea. You can already see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love doing speedruns on the Wii console. Yeah, let's get right into this. So this is the any % category, so we're going to be trying to beat the game as fast as possible. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'll go both.
All right, 5. No, we'll do 3. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, so this is the any % category. We are going to be trying to beat the game as fast as possible. We're going to do that by collecting 70 stars and then defeating Bowser at the center of the universe. And
I think that's Galaxy 1.
I've been playing too much Galaxy 1. It's the same. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so we get straight into the action here, actually. In Galaxy 1, there's a bunch of cutscenes, but here we get to move instantly, and we don't need to chase any bunnies. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They can get started and inevitably reset.
Happens a lot in Sky Station 1. It's probably the most, I don't know, one of the most reset-heavy levels in an early game. It is crazy.
Yeah,
We'll be taking a little bit safe here.
Yeah, it is incredibly difficult. Jay might be going for a fast cycle that saves like around 3 seconds, which might not seem like a lot, but when you're at the level as Jay is, 3 seconds in the first level, that's a lot, and it's what we want to go for to save all the time we can.
Yeah, one thing that you'll probably notice straight away looking at the game is there's 2 cursors on the screen. I'm not sure if you can see them in my hands right now, but I'll show you in the next cutscene. But I'm using 2 Wii remotes right now, and both strapped together with Velcro tape. Make them a lot easier to handle, but it is definitely an interesting way to play the game. But yeah, anyway, so we got this. Let's go. I basically hold it like a normal Wii remote. The other one just kind of hangs there. But you'll see a lot of stuff used by it. We'll explain that as we go along.
So yeah, Bowser is obviously kidnapping Peach as the classic kidnapping as he does, you know, obviously taking Peach to the center of the universe where we need to free her again, and again, and again. At one point, do we say it's her fault?
Yeah, this is basically the end of the beginning cutscene now, and then we're going to get right into Sky Station 1. Notorious for ending probably 99% of my runs.
Yeah, there are several tricks that go into this level to just make this one cycle. It's not the end of the world if we don't get in a marathon run, but you know, it would be nice to show it off.
All right, let's get right into it. Yeah, first of all, small optimization here in the menu. Whenever I'm selecting a star that I haven't already completed, I'm going to be pointing away from the sensor bar and just mashing A. That allows me to instantly start the level. But yeah, let's get right into it. Everyone's probably done this in their casual playthrough. We don't need to go around. We're going up top. Yeah, 2P text box there. Ignore that. That's for use later.
Also going to the first person there to enter the launch star slightly quicker. Minor optimizations like that in a 3-hour-long category definitely add up.
Yeah. We'll see. I believe Jay will soon be attempting a trick known as Luma Bounce, which saves like 2 seconds or so. We're going to home and ground pound this Luna and spin to capture gravity of the next planet.
Oh no.
Oh, I think it's spun too early.
That is
no.
a fantastic stat. I don't think I got the checkpoint either. Oh no. Oh no.
Starting the game again. We are here. First person saving a little bit of time. Obviously, it adds up over the course.
Welcome to Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, Sky Station 1 is a notoriously difficult first level to speedrun. So many places where it can go wrong, literally like everywhere.
Yeah, this is one of those games where backups are very important because that's in Galaxy 2, lose a lot of time. We'll just
Okay, one
stick
more.
it normally.
Okay.
The cycle's already ruined anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
And you'll see there that Jhay is obviously going, when he lands on a planet, he's going into the first person and out of first person quickly. This, what it does, it skips the landing animation for Mario sort of landing, getting himself on the planet. Saves about half a second every time you do it, but it is definitely really important to do wherever you can. It's like hundreds of times you do it throughout the run, and definitely adds up.
Here we also stopped to collect a comet medal, which is pretty important in this game, because if you collect a certain amount of comet medals, you unlock comet levels. And prankster comet levels are often very fast, and we want to do essentially as many of them as possible, because they're normally very fast. So we're going to be collecting almost every comet medal we see.
Yeah, there's only a few levels in the game where we're going to be avoiding the common medals. Well, you'll see a lot of them near the end of the run. They take a while to spawn in, some of them.
But here fighting Pee-wee Piranha. We don't need to shake his little booty. We are just going to ground pound. That breaks his shell instantly. We're doing it again here. Very nicely done.
Yeah, one thing we're going to be making sure to do a lot throughout this run is we're going to be avoiding Stabbits. So in this category, anytime we play with Bank Toad, and that's going to basically allow us to get all the Stabbits we need, and we can just avoid them during the run in the levels themselves. Alright, that was a good stat.
Like my runs, 535 Skystation 1.
Yeah, Galaxy 2 early game is notorious for being incredibly reset heavy, so it's bound to happen in one of them.
Got a pretty long cutscene here, so if you have some donations, that would be a good time.
Oh, we do indeed. First of all, one from the final run saying, amazing event. Thank you, and that comes as a $50 donation from Priestess Tenor. We've got, how long have I got? Because I've got a bit of a longer one here.
You got like a minute.
You've got time.
Fantastic. We have a $25 donation from Rox that says, gonna try and keep this short, but I gotta mention how sad I am I couldn't be there with all my favorite people having the best week of their lives again. You've all done so much for me, and I can't say enough how happy I am just to know all of you. Super happy that you're all living it up, and I can promise you ESA Summer is gonna be a whole new experience, but this time with me there. Good luck on the Super Mario Galaxy 2 run, and make sure you study your Rox tutorials before you get to the final Bowser fights. Love you, miss you all so much. Roman Heart. Also, question for Neil. Pace?
Unfortunately, I do not think we're on pace right now.
You never know, you never know. Yeah, shout out to Rox, he's a homie. Said he couldn't be here this time, but next time for sure. I'm sure he had a good time watching that Sky Station.
And you obviously hear, thanks to the run, GG, obviously, 59% of runs reset on the first split in Sky Session 1. It is notoriously bad.
That is a lot more than I thought. Ooh.
So yeah, next up is Yoshi Starter 1, which is actually a deviation from the route most people use. You're going to see why a little later, why we're skipping Sky Station 2. But we'll get to that later. For now, let's focus on Yoshi Star 1, where we will introduce the Infinite Flutter. Arknum, do you want to take it away?
The Infinite Flutter, this is one of the hardest versions of the Infinite Flutter used in the run, maybe even the hardest. We are using Yoshi and we are going to new heights. We are fluttering forever. So eventually what this is, with Yoshi obviously comes a little flutter technique where you hold A and you can sort of get more height with Yoshi. But what the devs didn't think was that when you crouch in midair as well, you can sort of reset this flutter. So what Jay's going to be doing here is going to be jumping, holding A to flutter, pressing Z to reset it. And he can flutter for as long as he wants. But obviously, it isn't as long as he wants. There is a 10-second cap on it. But he'll be going for the Yoshi Star 1 flutter here. Very hard to set up. We'll see how he goes.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult if you miss the initial setup, because then you kind of have to mess around with the camera to get the right angle. This looks good.
Oh
very
my
nicely
God.
done.
Oh, that was so close.
That was so close.
Really, really hard trick there. Got a first try. Really, really nice. But you'll see the Yoshi Infinite Flutter I've used a lot throughout this run. Obviously here, Yoshi Star 2, you'll see it again. It's really, really sort of bends the game in a new direction in terms of what you can do to skip large portions of the run. Saves well over 5, close to 10 minutes throughout the course of the run. It's really a lot.
Yeah, basically every level that contains Yoshi has got some sort of huge skip with the Infinite Flutter. You'll see a lot of the crazier ones later, but that is probably the most difficult one in the run. Yoshi Star 1 is pretty difficult flutter.
Yeah, it's very much of a run killer in the early game as well.
Yeah, you'll see that a lot in the early game of this run.
Yeah, I wonder how many % of your runs you reuse to Yoshi Star 1. Kind of curious now.
Oh, I know just a website that we can add.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you keep an eye on your screen in the bottom below me, you'll occasionally see stats coming from the run.gg. I use that a lot during my speedruns, tell me analyze where things go wrong, which sometimes is a lot. But yeah, it definitely makes things easier when analyzing and looking at stats. If you're a huge stats nerd like I am, you'll love it.
Yeah. Next up is Yoshi Star 2, where we're gonna be abusing another Yoshi Flutter to essentially skip the entire level and just go straight to the last planet with the boss. This one is not quite as difficult, but it's still a bit tricky because we're gonna have to deal with a camera angle changing in the middle of the flutter, and that's kind of troubling because if you face your control stick like more than 90 degrees towards the same direction Yoshi is facing, you lose all your speed. So we always want to face away to keep our speed, so we need to change our angle, and that's
Nicely
very
done.
good. He's going so fast, I don't even have time to finish explaining. So for this fight, Jay's gonna be going for a bit of an interesting strat. First here, just going close and dismounting for a small frame saver. Next, he's going to shoot a star bit when the next phase starts to stun this guy, which is gonna get him in a pretty good position. So when he throws the next spiny, we can grab it, shoot it immediately. See this? And then, well, this third one is still in the air. Grab it. Which essentially skips a cycle, and we don't have to wait for him to shoot for a third time, and it saves quite a bit of time. Very nicely done. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
He shot slightly too early.
Yeah, that's still fine. Doesn't lose that much. Yeah, overall a pretty decent Yoshi Star. Not too bad.
Yeah. Deathless, we take those.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now we're going to be heading into Spindig. So if you've seen Galaxy 1, there's a lot of different power-ups in this game compared to Galaxy 1. The first one we're going to see in the next level is called the Spin Drill. And we're going to be showing off a lot of broken stuff with the drill. Coming up in just a second. Yeah, it's a perfect time to explain the version that we're playing on. So we're currently playing on Wii U, but we're using a Chinese disc. So we use Chinese because it's got the least amount of characters in the text, so it scrolls by a lot quicker. It saves about 18 seconds over the second fastest counterpart, which is the Japanese Virtual Console. But these discs are pretty hard to obtain. It is worth it for the sweet time save.
It is sort of crazy how much the Chinese text saves in this category as well, because JPVC has a lot that it saves in load times, but the fact that this disc is faster with just the text and with the slow loads on disc is really crazy. Ooh.
Nice.
Frame perfect jump. We'll explain that real quick. So what he did there, he pressed A on the very first frame of landing in the Galaxy, and he got a jump, and he skipped the landing animation that he gets. Welcome to the Galaxy text. Saves anywhere between 2 and 3 seconds, sometimes more, depending on what you need it for, like a cycle or something like that. But yeah, doing a glitch here to glitch into the wall with the spin drill. You'll see comment metal over there, we do need that.
Yeah, also very difficult jump coming up.
Yeah.
This is way trickier than it looks because we need to do a triple jump in an insanely small space.
Yeah, getting rid of his drill there, getting comment metal and setting up for this.
Oh, looking good. Looks
Nice.
Great. Yeah, essentially the trick to long jump in such small spaces is to hold in neutral when you're not in the ground.
Going to be keeping our starboards here for some abuse later in the level. Again, skipping the entire sort of need for the spin drill here, just long jumping and shaping up to this launch style. And Toad, we do not want to talk to you.
Yeah, we do not approve of social interaction here. We just want time save.
Talking is slow. Yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. That's a punchline.
Yeah, this is probably one of the main RNG portions there, and there's not really that much RNG in Mario Galaxy 2, but this guy, he likes to have a bit of fun sometimes.
Yeah, we want him to run into us, so... Because if we get under him, his cycle just entirely skips, and we got the bad RNG. It's fine. Yeah, as soon as you get under him, he just instantly stops his attack and turns around so we can hit him. Let's see if we can get the good RNG for the second phase. Ah, bad RNG both times. You hate to see it.
Yeah, the main gimmick with this fight is we're going to be trying to keep the 2 drills alive, because every time a drill dies, he's going to spawn another one until it gets up to 2. So if we can keep both of them alive, we're saving a chunky amount of time. Yeah, that is Spin Dig 1 down. That is 4 stars out of 70.
Going to be moving into right side down here. The first of 2 sort of levels with this gimmick of the gravity going up and down and whichever ways. Bunch of cool movement here with the Fire Flower, which you'll be introduced for the first time.
Yeah, the running in this game is pretty interesting, so you'll probably notice that there's some levels that we've been skipping. Like right at the beginning, we skipped Sky Station 2. That's actually pretty important of this route. There's a lot of different variations for the routing in this game, and they are all very, very complicated. There's a lot of things to consider when routing this game. I'm just gonna go right in now to right side down. Always impossible to determine which one's right side down and upside dizzy. Feels like they're exact same.
Yeah, this is one of those levels where it's just kind of movement heavy. It's like a lot of precise movement and small time savers that just kind of add up if you want to go really fast.
We do have here from the run.gg, Jhay currently holding 8 of the 9 world records for Galaxy and Galaxy 2. He's not the first to go for the 999, but he may very well be the last. He's going for it on his Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Jhay. The last one he needs is any % Mario in Galaxy 1. Impressive stuff to get 8 out of 9, but he'll be really, really hoping for that 999 very soon. Nearly dying. He's all good.
Definitely try and avoid the dying. You'll notice for a lot of these sections, the gravity's supposed to be switched, but we can just skip pretty much every switch. And some fancy movement.
Yeah, there's no fancy movement. There's going to be here to get past these boxes really fast. We just kind of shoot all of them away really fast. These ones, we long jump under. And it's actually kind of scary, because if you get hit by those boxes, you just die instantly. You just get crushed and die instantly. This game has no mercy on us.
Those boxes are very notorious for having some unfair mechanics. You can get squished downwards, sideways, upwards, every single way you can get squished with those boxes, but a very nice right side down.
Those boxes are very mean. I've had some pretty dangerous encounters with those, so I know not to mess with them. Yeah, pretty short level coming up now, right side down S. So this one, hear a lot of complaints about people playing the game casually. The trash minigames from Galaxy 1, now we got the trash minigames in Galaxy 2. So this is going to be the box minigame. We're trying to clear all the boxes as quick as we can.
2P is actually very useful in this level. This is one of the first instances where it really shines. We're going to use 2P to break boxes at the same time as we're shooting with fireballs. Kind of teamwork.
But obviously you can see here the cutscenes that he got on the fly-in for the right side down 1 have been skipped here because we've already done right side down 1. You'll see that used a few times throughout the run, where obviously you need to do the secret stars in certain galaxies. Fluffy Bluff. The next one is one of them as well. Fluffy Bluff. You'll select the first star a few times just to get those cutscene skips in. Definitely important, especially for the routing of this game as well. Like which ones we can sort of double up and save 10 or so seconds.
Now, let's see what we can do with these boxes. Ah, close enough.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
13's pretty good. I think what most runners go for at a semi-high level is 14, but if you're really, really good, you can get a 15.
Yeah, I've only got 15 a few times. It's pretty rare. Yeah, we've probably got time for a quick donation before we go into the next one.
All right, I've got $15 from Erina that says, first of all, hey everyone. Second of all, Jay, if you make me stay till 4 a.m., better be for world record. -1 car Omega dance.
I'll never escape. You gotta stay up to 4 a.m. now. Yeah, I'll try and make it with you a while.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still lots of entertainment on the way. You don't want to miss out in this run.
Yeah, this is where we're going to be introduced to the Cloud Flower. Now, this is probably the coolest parts of the run for me. This is my favorite power-up by far, and you'll see why. Not in this level, but the next level.
Yeah. And another frame-perfect jump there from Jhay. Very impressive. A small little nice time saver. Yeah, and again here, 2P is very useful since 2P can collect coins for us and save. Since all the coins are very close together, it doesn't like save minutes, but it's like small optimizers for every coin that we get with 2P. As you can see, Jhay getting all the coins in the middle using 2P.
Gonna be heading up here for the last of the 100 coins that he needs to feed this Luma that's just sitting here.
Don't want to get any more than 100. Want to make sure we have exactly 100 so we don't get any extras.
And yeah, that gives you a text box at the end of the level that says you got a coin. Obviously, say it loses about a second or two. Definitely just being mindful of that is what gives you faster times.
Yeah, this section here is probably one of my favorite sections in the whole game. When it goes well, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, we're hopefully going to get to see something called a cloud side flip here. Oh no, the double spin bonk. There we go. Okay.
You saw one of them.
Yeah, you saw one
Close
cloud
enough.
side flip. We'll see more in Fluffy Bluff 1 though. Can explain it more. But essentially what the cloud side flip is, there's like a time window of a few frames where if you hold the opposite direction Mario is facing and while holding Z press A, you get a side flip, which gives you like a lot of momentum and or height. And this is really cool and like saves a lot of time basically everywhere it's used.
Yeah, this is where we're gonna go see our good old friend Bang Toad. Talked about this a little bit earlier. This is allowed for this category. Basically allows us to get all the stab bits we need for the run. There's a lot of hungry Lumas we're gonna have to fill later.
He's gonna need 4850 star bits here. He does need 5,000 to feed every Luma in the game, but he does get some throughout the run from letters that he receives from Rosalina.
Yeah, heading back into Fluffy Bluff 1 now, same thing again. We've already entered this level, so we can skip the cutscenes at the beginning and get back in really quickly. And this is one of the levels where we're going to be skipping the common medal. It's pretty rare that you'll see me skip common medals in some of these levels.
Yeah, in this case it's because there's a huge skip and getting the count medal loses like 30 seconds.
Yeah, using 2 clouds to get over this giant gap here. No death plane whatsoever. Very interesting choice. But Yeah, allows us to get over, and we're going to do another cloud side flip there.
This
And
movement at the end is
Yeah. Bunch of cloud boosted long jumps to get over to the chimp. And he gives us the star for free. No cost required. We'll be backtracking now in World 1 back to the Hungry Luma in at the start of the world. It gives us a galaxy called Flip Swap, and there's some quite silly techniques used in this level. If you want to explain them, Stick.
Yeah, sure. Essentially, we have these flip platforms, and if we flip them and then kind of like go below them and then perform a long jump just as they're going up when they're flipping, we get a huge momentum boost, which basically just lets us fly through the entire level. It looks really, really cool, and it's a bit difficult to understand if you haven't seen it, but you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, there's some pretty crazy strats you can do in these levels. So the momentum, the way it works in Galaxy 2 is, it's pretty crazy. The momentum is, you can break it in so many different ways. Yeah, usually the main way you want to be traveling in this game is backwards. If you do any sort of backwards momentum, you gain a lot more speed. But in this level, we're not going to have to worry about any of that. Yeah, this is also another notorious run killer in the early game.
Was actually recently moved to the early game with the new reroute to do with getting rid of Sky Station 2 and Sky Station Comet, obviously to do with adding in the Comet in this level. Flip Swap Comet deemed pretty fast, and we added it to the route very recently. FPJ again, that's 3 in 9 stars.
Yeah, the FVJ here saves a bit more time than usual because it lets us make this cycle with the electric fences really easily.
As you can see here though, huge momentum boost.
Here we're gonna do some more silly jumps. Yeah, here we go, just boosting across this entire section. And one more over here, going all the way almost to the end. And then you can just stun his fence, line him forward, and bam, there's a star.
Alright, one more and then we're out of World 1.
Probably have time for one donation here, as we've got a pretty long cutscene of opening the star barrier.
Super quick before I do. We're getting a lot of comments about hedge. Should I be pronouncing the word hedge? Like, I know that's not how it's pronounced, but people seem to, yeah, okay, the crowd is giving me a yes. So, with that in mind, I would like to, $10.71 donation from MKK that says, good luck to Jay on the Super Mario Galaxy 2 run. Shout outs to him, Galactic, and Oknem for being awesome people. I'll donate $10 more for first try Sorbetti skip.
Ooh, we'll see about that. No pressure now. Yeah, that's a strat we can hype up for later. You definitely do not want to miss Sorbetti skip if you haven't seen it before.
Yeah, the first Bowser Jr. level of the whole run, Fiery Flotilla. We're trying for a fast cycle here on the Thwomp at the start. Not too difficult, but definitely.
Yeah, and if we get a frame perfect jump here, we save like 3 seconds. It's kind of insane. It's not something you can expect, though.
No. Gonna be holding the fire bar. Ooh. Supposed to hold the fire bar with 2P there. Didn't need to, and still gets a cycle though. And there's a massive, massive gravity field here for this last boss planet. We just go right to it. But now introducing the main villain of Super Mario Galaxy 2, Gobblegut. This guy is a flying snake, I guess is the best way to describe him. But he wants Mario's head on a stick.
It's the train dragon.
Yeah, you're supposed to wait for him to dig down in the planet, but you can just kind of get off them in the air by doing some pretty complex movement and strats. You will see it be done here. Yoshi long after the first one, back to the second one and third one, and that's first
Nice.
phase done in like 2 seconds.
First phase is definitely a lot easier than the second one, though. Let's see if we can get it.
We're gonna manipulate him in a bit here to get him in the right spot. And then we can just get all 3 of these right here. Really
Beautiful.
good.
Nice.
Nicely
nice.
done.
Very, very nice. Yeah, that boss fight is one of those fights that when it goes wrong, it goes really wrong. It's always nice to see that go perfectly. Yeah, that's going to be it for World 1. We've got 6 worlds to go through, and then the final Bowser level is right at the end.
I think it's time.
It is time.
It is time.
So, I want to call a couple of people from the crowd up and do a group photo, if that's okay with everyone. So there's a very long cutscene here, but we want to get a photo with everyone before.
Shout out to these guys, part of the Galaxy Multi-Mario community. All of them are absolute legends.
But yeah, we've got a great community here with us watching this run. Oh, we didn't get the World 1 exit. No.
I think it was a high 29.
Nah, it was worth it.
We've got time for 2 donations here as we head into World 2.
Wonderful. We have $50 from Neil that says, Hedge, Jay. I heard you have some really funny jokes. Care to share? That's actually going to be a repeated theme for about the next 15 donations, just a heads up.
Oh, no.
And a $6.90 donation, nice, from Jew Zocket saying, Hedge.
Hedge?
Edge.
Hey, what do you think, Tom? Should I tell my really funny joke?
I think it's time to tell the joke.
Gonna hear some very loud groans from the crowd. Alright, so what is a speedrunner's favorite food? We gotta say, we just gotta get it out of the way. We gotta get it over with.
What is it?
What do you
What is
think?
it?
What do you think, Tom?
I don't know.
Do you know? Do you not know?
Ravioli?
Fast food.
Oh,
Oh.
Alright, hopefully.
But they're leaving.
They're all leaving.
They're leaving. No.
And they'll just leave.
come back.
That was the single most coordinated bit I've seen this entire marathon.
I can't believe they just got up and left. Oh no. Yeah, anyway, puzzle playing. Forgot this was a speedrun and not a stand-up comedy show.
Yeah, Jay is somewhat of a comedian himself. He's working on his career.
I've always got something to fall back on if speedrunning doesn't work out.
Yeah. Puzzle Blank 1 is a pretty straightforward level though.
there's some pretty intense platforming. Nothing too out of the ordinary for a Galaxy speedrun.
Here we gonna do some cool momentum abuse. Oh, that,
Ooh, that was
looked
beautiful.
really good.
That was very nice.
Yeah, that was really good movement on that planet to piece this puzzle together.
Yeah, very intense boss fight coming up.
Yeah, it's
Or
extremely
with it.
difficult.
It's basically like I'm playing Dark Souls.
I think I just wanted to end the Elden Ring.
Alright, good stuff. We'll do.
Remember to split this time.
Yeah, we got another Yoshi level coming up now, Hightail Falls. We're gonna see a lot of infinite flutter abuse again, but also gonna be introducing a new new power-up called the Dash Pepper. This one's Yoshi exclusive, but makes him go a lot faster, and also climb walls with the right angle, I guess we can call it.
A quick lecture from Lubba though.
Yeah, we probably got time for another one during
Yeah.
this lecture from Lubba.
We have a $5 donation from Source28 that says, another unforgettable week with unforgettable people in the books. Best of luck, Jay.
Thank you, Sauce. I appreciate it, man.
Straight from Twitter, that one.
Yeah, we've got a great group of people here from the Galaxy and Multimedia community. Yeah, I'm gonna try and end it off with a pretty good run.
Yeah, you notice here that Jay broke the egg with 2P instead of with Mario, which is like probably like half a second, but you know, half a second is worth it. If it's an easy time save, you want to get it.
I'm gonna try and go up the far left side here. It's an extra pepper that we can grab.
There's a small chance to bonk.
Always gotta be careful though.
Yeah.
A really late grab. Get it though.
That here we're gonna be attempting a flutter called the Jada Flutter, where we use the momentum of a falling platform to get momentum for a flutter. It's kind of insane how that even works.
Getting some big jumps. Just one big jump.
Here it is. As you see, it's from a very weird angle.
Oh, that's
no!
bad. Oh, that's
Oh
bad.
no!
Can we abort it?
Can you get back?
Can we abort?
No, I think we
No, I
have to die.
think we have to die.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the issue with that flutter. You
Yep.
don't start it like from an angle that you normally get it to, so it's really easy to just lose all your speed.
Yeah, we got the checkpoints. It's all good.
Yeah.
Should go for the regular one this time.
Yeah, it's really difficult to go for it again if you're from a checkpoint because of the cycles of the peppers. You actually cannot infinite flutter while you're under the effect of the pepper, which is why it's kind of like timed perfectly.
Trying to see if we can get this cool ending dismount at the end.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. Gonna be running up that slope, dismount. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Right into the start. Nice.
Now, next up is Boulder Bowl 1. This is definitely an introduction to the Rock Mushroom, exclusive to Galaxy 2, where Mario turns into a big rock, gets a lot of momentum, and it's really, really important for the speedrun, especially in this level, and in Freezy Flake 2, which is where the aforementioned Sorbetty skip takes place. But you'll see the introduction here. We're skipping pretty much half a level with the Rock Mushroom.
Yeah, we are gonna see a lot of the Rock Mushroom in this run. But one pretty crazy skip that you'll see. So there's a couple of little planets that will show you during this, where you gotta kill a bunch of enemies, but that's slow. We're not gonna bother with that. So we're just gonna grab it, and we're gonna go right to the end again. I'm gonna remember to get the common medal though in the left by here. Very important for the run.
FPJ yet again. I think you're like 1 and 3 on this right now.
Yeah. Insane consistency.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy to see what runners have been doing with the Rock Mushroom recently. That's just the first of many skips you'll see.
Yeah, that basically skips the majority of the level, and now we're basically right at the end where the boss fight is.
Really clean. This fight is kind of interesting because we are rolling on a very limited cycle. Like during this fight, Mario only rolls for like a few seconds. But if you optimize that roll like really, really well, you can roll into this guy. You gotta roll into his butt essentially. And if we do it like really, really precisely and angle ourselves so we get around him, we can just get instant hits. And it's really, really fast compared to the intended way, which we're supposed to just let him chase us until he's tired. Yeah, just like that. Get around him. Now we barely missed the fast hit, but we'll get 2 more shots at a fast hit. Ah, missing it again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a really tough strat to sort of get the right angles.
Yeah, it's really tough. There.
I got the last one.
Yeah, you got the last one. Alright, so next up will be Honeybloom 1, meaning we're gonna be feeding a hungry Luma, and I think we have time for a quick donation.
A quick donation you shall have. We have $5 from Danster2106 that says shout outs to Jay and the whole gang at ESA that make this event so great. I am sorry I messed up my schedule and can't be there for the run, but best of luck.
Nah, it's all good. Thank you, Denstar. I really appreciate it, man. Hope you have a good trip back. Stay safe.
We could probably go for another one, actually.
Yeah.
Another one you shall have. We've got $20 from White Sedan that says, I'm having quite the logical conundrum. I simply cannot comprehend what a speedrunner's favorite food could entail. GL on the run, Jay. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer.
I can hear it in my head. I can hear the sound. Yeah, it's a shame. You're never gonna find out what a speedrunner's favorite food is. I'm sure that's the last time it'll be mentioned. I'm sure.
I can confirm it is not.
Oh boy. Yeah, Honeybloom time. This is gonna be our first interaction with the bee mushroom in this game. It's not a new power-up. Came right back from Galaxy 1.
Courtesy of the Run God GG here. Jay has done about 3,000 runs in Mario Galaxy 2, making up about 2,000 hours of game time. Absolutely incredible stuff. What he's done with this game in just 2,000 hours, really, when you think about it, not that much time, but 4 out of 4 world records in 2,000 hours is very, very impressive.
Yeah, Honeybloom 1 is actually like one of the hardest levels in World 2. There's so much you can go wrong. It's kind of insane. We kind of take it as we go. This level is very fast-paced. The hardest part probably is coming up, the comic medal section. We're gonna not get the bee mushroom because the bee mushroom's slow. So we're just gonna be doing cloud jumps, which means we have a few frames window to jump on these clouds before they disappear.
That was
and
insane.
they nailed it. That was so good.
That was like perfect. That felt really nice. Yes, the main gimmick of this level is it wants us to use the bee mushroom, but the bee mushroom is very slow. So we're gonna try and basically at every point that we don't need it, we're just gonna lose the bee mushroom and go regular.
Yeah, you're gonna see it in like 5 seconds. Gonna intentionally get hit here by the chopper. I believe the enemy is called. No one really knows what they're called.
You know these guys though, gotta try and avoid the fuzzies.
These cycles with the fuzzies are extremely tight to make. Ideally, you wouldn't get to be there either, but it's really difficult. So sometimes it's, yeah, it doesn't really matter that much.
Doesn't lose too much anyway.
Yeah. Here, if you spin right after, yeah, getting chimp points, you get a weird little boost. Kinda cool.
Gonna be using 2P to grab some coins here because they refill your fly health meter, which makes you fly for longer. Definitely useful in a lot of places.
That was actually really nice.
Nice.
That is always one of the scariest levels in a early game because that is one of those levels where like once one thing goes wrong, it all falls apart. Especially with the cloud jumps, very tight frame window on those.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 frames, but the visual indicator is not very helpful. It's like a lot earlier than you would think.
Yeah, now we got probably the quickest star in the game, Honeybloom S. This is, I think, around 15 or 16 seconds when done optimally. It's very fast compared to some of them that are like 3 or 4 minutes long. Yeah, we've already entered this level before, so we can skip the cutscenes, get right into it. And we're gonna start the level.
Gonna be grabbing that coin there with 2P and just holding it till the very end. Because normally if you don't, you grab that with Mario. And we skip a text box.
Yeah, very short, very sweet level. Another one into the counter. Probably got time for another donut if you've got it.
Oh, trust me, we do. We do. I've got $5 from Mob Mauler that just says, Jay, tell us a joke.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Comedy career is gonna die here tonight. Alright, do you guys really want to joke? Do you want another one?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Oh no. Alright, Oknum, what is a cow's favorite subject?
Got no idea.
Music. And they're all gone again.
Just leave it again. No.
Come on, that was better than the last
Yeah,
one.
come on. Yeah, that was a good joke.
It's fine, they're gonna miss Cosmic One now. It's their fault.
Yeah. They don't appreciate true comedic talent.
Yeah, you're gonna do the walk of shame back in now.
Yeah, so here we gotta be collecting coins again. We only need 15 for this Hungry Luma, but interestingly enough, we're not gonna do the Hungry Luma level. We're just gonna unlock it for later. It saves time to not have to wait for the launch star spawn animation, so we just kind of run away and do Cosmic Cove 1. And then do the secret later.
Gonna give a quick shout out to Purple Sun, who has been grinding hard with the making a task of this game recently and found some really, really cool strats to do with Shore launching in this level recently. He's been absolutely on the grind getting the tasks out, because this game has never really had a proper task in the past, so it's really cool to see all the strats that can be done if you have the time and patience to go through the run frame by frame. Shout out to him.
Yeah, some of the tasks for Galaxy are absolutely ridiculous to watch, just mind-bending stuff. Yeah, like we said earlier, feeding the Luma, but we're not going to go into it just yet. We're going to save that for the next level.
Yeah, also, this is not strat related, but I just always found it super cool as a kid that you literally just wall kick up the waterfalls. Like, this is like one of those moments where, like, man, I love this game.
Yeah. Definitely aware that Galaxy has stretched the sort of confines of the typical platformer.
Yeah, that's almost done with World 2. World 2 is probably the shortest world. We've got 6 to go through, almost done with the second. But World 4 is where it starts getting pretty difficult. It's notorious for...
Yeah. Notorious run killer. And
Oh, yeah,
World
for
6
sure.
is probably the hardest part of the whole run.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure out of all the runs, World 2 is probably where the least of the runs die.
Yeah.
We've got time for one donation here, as we're just getting back to the Luma this start.
I've got $5 from Mary Jungs. It says, really glad to see that this game has made it to an ESA after so long. Best of luck to Jay, Oknum, and Stick. Take the energy coming from the audience, and thanks so much for the good times we had. Less than 3.
Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it.
I think that's a mom.
Yeah, we've got an awesome crowd here tonight.
You're grabbing these starbits because we will be once again abusing NPCs in this game with starbits. It's a common theme. The theme that I enjoy.
I mean, starbits are candy. I think we're doing a favor by shooting starbits at them.
That is true.
Yes, you'll notice this bunny really does not like getting shot with starbits.
Yeah, he gets so confused that he might just run straight into our arms.
Decided to take out one of those skeeters in the process.
Yeah, you can get complete control by those skeeters. Sometimes they just kill you.
I've been hit off this planet so many times by those spiders.
I also would like to confirm and apologize, that was Marv. I'm going to use the fact that I am Australian as an excuse to not be able to tell my V's from my Y's.
So we got a fellow Australian here, we're all good. Yeah, it's going to be our first Bowser level of the run. The Bowser levels in this game are very long, and some of them have some of the most ridiculous tricks. So in the Bowser levels, there's a lot of lava. And with lava comes lava boosting, and you can get some crazy momentum with some of these lava boosts.
Yeah, Lava Layer 1 has a lot of lava boost skips. Normally, a lot of people would get the 6 up to have enough health to do these lava boosts, but you know, we're Jay from Wales, we want to save time, we're not getting the 6 up. So we'll see how he manages this.
Lots of 2P. Lots and lots of 2P.
It's funny because second place in this category, Hardcore Gaming, is sitting in the crowd, I think, tonight. He's been doing runs at this event in the streaming room, and he didn't actually know that you can skip the 6-up in this level.
Shout out to Hardcore Gaming.
Big Hardcore Gaming call out. He's been currently trying to beat my record from the streaming room.
He's had a few paces, that's for sure.
It's definitely been close.
Yeah, so here we're gonna do a pretty precise long jump spin to get the which one do you prefer getting? There's one in the stone to the left. I don't know if that's one faster. Or
He's gonna both in the next section, probably.
Yeah,
I prefer getting the one in the other section.
yeah, because for this last one, we need to take 3 hits, and the way we deal with that is holding onto a coin with 2p.
You're gonna go out of our way here to get the...
Yeah, to get the
Other
coin
coin.
further up. Yeah, we gotta get that one, and then we're gonna hold this one with 2p, and that's gonna mix through. This trick is called statue jumps. You take 3 lava bounces and then long jump across the last 2 statues. It's really scary.
Yeah, barely
Jay
taking it
nails
over
it.
with 1 health.
Definitely gonna grab that just in case. Gotta be safe, especially because we're on 1 HP.
Yeah. Then we're gonna destroy all these locks. I think there's like a pixel perfect thing called a double lock, where if you hit it like straight between 2 locks, you knock both of them out at the same time, which saves like 5 seconds, and it's really nice.
Yeah, some of those rocks can be pretty ridiculous. I've hit so many times, I'll just aim right through the middle of all 3 and miss every single one.
Yeah, that's also not very nice.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first Bowser fight. So the Bowser fight works in phases. We're gonna get some meteor phases, we're gonna get some punch-in phases, and then later in the run we'll get some fire phases. We can do some manipulations and stuff when we get later on in the run.
Yeah.
We got nothing fancy in this one so
Yeah,
far.
this one's pretty simple. The main strat here is just try to spawn the rocks pretty close to Bowser, and then we want to make him punish really close to the rocks without destroying the rocks, because then we can just kind of, yeah. Then we don't even have to aim this. Jay just kind of walks onto the rock, jumps, and ground pounds. Doesn't even have to aim. And that saves a lot of time for each hit. Are you gonna see him do it again? Don't even need to aim.
Yeah, funny thing about these fights is that throughout these fights, Bowser's hitbox gets progressively worse. In this one, his shell hitbox is relatively small. By the end, once we get the Galaxy generator, it's like, it looks the exact same, but the hitbox probably triples in size.
Yeah,
Is-
it's really dumb.
It's definitely one way of increasing the difficulty throughout the run.
Because yeah, if you hit this shell, the shot gets deflected. Although, funnily enough, sometimes the shots can be shelled, but then deflected back into Bowser. It's a very rare occurrence, but it's very interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be for World 2.
Yeah, now we're gonna get some cutscenes for a while, and we'll get this star. So I think we have time for some donations.
All right, we have $20 from Turkey that just says, I'm literally wahooing right now. We have $100 from Beyond that says, the hospital needs it more than I do. Besides, I'm probably just going to spend it on stuff that'll rot my teeth and my mind. And that $100 goes to naming one of the heroes in Darkest Dungeon, James May. We have $25 from RoboSparkle that says, watching from the hotel room, loving the run so far, but audience, please keep trolling the runner. That was hilarious. We also have $5 from Rodillo that says, I'm so happy to see everyone from the Amazing Galaxy and Multi-Mario community having a blast at ESA. Good luck to my favorite Fall Guys streamer, Jay from Wales.
Oh no.
Shall I keep going?
Yeah.
We've got $100 from Bubba's that says, "You're doing great, ESA. Thanks for helping fight Alzheimer's again. It's such an important cause. GLHF to all the runners." And that donation has put us over the Ghosts of Tsushima any % Japanese voices incentive. So thank you very much for that.
Let's go.
We do have some other wonderful incentives coming up, including naming incentives for Darkest Dungeon, Lunistus graphics choices, and of course the wonderful Cuphead Delicious Last Course cosplay. So make sure when you get your donations in that you are selecting whatever one you would most prefer. But back to you guys.
Thank you, Sang, though, for all those donations. Going to a great cause. Definitely make sure if you haven't already, you can spare it. Go into a fantastic cause. Yeah, welcome to World 3. I already see it on the splits right now. Freezy Flake 2 is coming up in about 5 minutes, so make sure you're ready for that. You do not want to miss it.
Yeah, you got 5 minutes. Get ready. But now we're doing Cloudy Court 1, which is more abuse of the Cloud Mushroom and going really fast and momentuming everywhere and going woo. And it looks really cool. It's just a really satisfying level to do.
Again! Oh my god.
That is like, what, the 6th frame perfect jump?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's literally 1 in 3.
Cheating. Feels like it.
Do you spam or time it?
I time it.
Yeah. Based. There's people who spam. Not the spammers, man.
Yeah, I'm personally a spammer. I'm not gonna admit it. Yeah, so the main highlight of this level is a cycle skip at the very end, where we're gonna quickly get the Gauntlet and still barely make it out to the top of a big platform of moon platforms, essentially, and we can barely make it out on top without getting squished and dying. Really nice spinless long jump there. Yeah, here comes the cycle skip. Gonna do backflip spin, wall jump, another wall jump, long jump to this cloud, and yeah, that looks really good.
Nice.
Nice, very clean. Beautiful. That was almost a gold split.
Nearly, yeah. Alright, Freezy Flake 1 star before it all happens, but still pretty hard in its own right. We've got a fire flower cycle here that we need to hit. Not easy at all, but definitely something that Jhay is used to by now, hitting this cycle, knowing where to go. You'll see him clip into the slide using a funky mechanic. I'm not sure how it works. You just long jump and go in there.
Basically, if you long jump from a certain spot, you kind of just clip into the slide by the momentum that you get. It's a bit weird.
Cycling this saves a lot of time if you can make it.
Yeah, because you get the confidence instantly, and then you can just jump to the pipe.
Yeah, any small mistakes, you're gonna have to refill the fire flower, loses a decent chunk of time. Yeah, here it is. You'll notice at the start of this level, there's a fire flower, and the next one, there will not be a fire flower. Yeah, let's see if we can get the cycle.
Yeah, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do our fireball throws like while we're in the middle of a long jump, which kind of make us move forward while we're throwing. And yeah, that was the slide clip we were talking about.
We'll see who gets the break here.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's fine.
Still kind of tight though.
Yeah.
Still nice to get it.
Yeah, and then let's move into the next section. Ooh. Let's see what ending movement Jhay chooses. There's like 3 different methods that you can use to get to the end here, and they all look really cool. Let's see. Okay. Jhay goes for... he misses the shoot. What he was trying to do there was shoot a fireball like just at the right time, so he could get a first hit on Ice Bowser without even being in front of him. So yeah, now you notice that Jhay is detaching 2P.
Oh boy.
It's time.
Here it comes.
It's time.
The trick we've been hyping up.
Who's hyped? Who's somebody skip? This is by far the hardest trick in the entire run. It is multiple frame perfect inputs back to back to back to back to back many, many times. Gonna be using the rock mushroom to skip the whole level. Saves 20 seconds. And 90% saves
30.
a hell of a lot more. Or 20. Is it 20 or 30?
It's 30 and 90%.
It's an amount of
Yeah, it's a time.
It's time save.
Yeah. But essentially, you kind of need to hit the A button to restart a rock jump, getting infinite rock jumps while spinning the Wiimote at the same time. So we're gonna hold a very specific grip and like push the Wiimote with our, kind of like almost punch it with our index finger. It's really complicated.
Here we go.
Yeah, very convoluted camera setup.
Good. It's first
Nice!
try!
Very nice. Don't fall out the gravity.
Yeah, don't fall off the gravity. Oh my god, you scare me.
Yeah, always nice to see that first try. Very, very rare. But yeah, that basically allows us to skip the entire level. It saves an absolute ton of time.
Yeah, it's 50 seconds within this level, and the rerouting makes it save like 20 to 30 compared to other routes. And then this fight against Robetti is ridiculously easy.
Yeah, we go from one of the most insane tricks of the run. Easy boss fight.
You'll see in the next star again, we'll be using the rock mushroom to our advantage. Not quite as hard, but still quite difficult to get over to the mainland.
Yeah, this one doesn't save as much time, but it's
That's like 5 seconds.
it's still worth it. Especially because we get to see the rock jumps again. If we can get both of them first try.
And that would be something.
Yeah, quick cutscene with Luigi. We don't actually get to switch to Luigi in this category. We do in pretty much every other category for this game, but for the any percent, we don't actually unlock Luigi until after we beat Bowser.
Yeah, I hope that the Mario enjoyers out there can be happy, because we're actually playing as him and not as Luigi. Unlike in most other Galaxy categories.
We'll see how this goes here.
Ooh.
Wide.
I'll give it one more go.
Yeah, sure.
At least we got the first one.
Yeah, it's fine. I think you need around 4 or 5 rock jumps to make that one. And you need 8 for Sorbetti skip, so it's kind of like Sorbetti skip, but a little bit easier.
Yeah, you cannot overstate how hard that trick is. Multiple frame perfect inputs. I don't think it's really, really, really tight.
Yeah.
You get the jumps and the spins back to back.
Yeah, it's around 8 frame perfect ones of those in a row.
Oh, I want to jump on that guy.
I mean, I know the chimp is a bit annoying, but we don't have to stop him.
Alright, chimp minigame. Guess the amount of points, I guess, is 960.
My guess will be 10-10.
But you guys have way too much confidence.
I thought you were gonna use 2P.
I haven't got my 2P on.
Alright. Okay,
2P's all
never
alone
mind.
at the
Change
desk.
guess.
Hey, you can't change now, that's cheating.
7-10.
Oh, no more faith anymore.
602? Oh, that's not possible.
That's a reference.
It's 750.
Alright,
Pretty
put
good.
the rumble back on now.
I think like a really, really good score, 1P, would be over 800.
Yeah, it doesn't actually contribute anything to the run, but
Yeah, it's just fun.
it's something to do while we're waiting for the minigame to be over.
Yeah, that is Freezy Flake done and dusted. Your time for a donation, if there is one.
We have $5 from the crowd's very own Hardcore Gaming that says, Jay, I hope you are just chilling so hard right now.
I'm always chilling, Hardcore, you know that.
We could probably get another quick one.
I do have a very quick one. I have $200 from Mad Astix that simply says, Brammy son.
We love Brammy, son. Not much more we have to say.
Shout out to Astix too. He's sitting in the crowd right now. Been really, really nice having it here. And all the crew as well. Obviously, can't say it enough.
All right, no more Freezy Flake, no more rock jumps. Now we've got a camera minute.
Yeah, just spam the D-pad button so we turn around the camera, so we manipulate the cycles for next planet, so we can make a fast cycle.
Yes, the way cycles work in the Galaxy games usually is if it's not on the screen, it doesn't exist. So as soon as I look away, all the platforms despawn, which allows me to make pretty tight cycle here. Don't want to go too fast, don't want to go too slow.
Yeah, we're also gonna be skipping the checkpoint to make the cycle, so it's not very nice if you die here.
Yeah, no pressure, but it's very risky.
Made the
Yeah.
cycle there pretty easy though.
Especially because in these parts, we're essentially gonna be blind jumping over some of these platforms to save a bit of time. Jhay knows where they are. Confident as ever. And making a pretty nice continental cycle. Yeah, it was super early. And now we get to finish it off with a Yoshi flutter. Let's hope that he can hit straight into the star without any adjustments. Let's see. Ah, close enough.
Close enough. Didn't have to get the hook at least. Yeah, next level coming up is Soul Trunk 1. It's probably one of my personal favorites. It's a very hit or miss level. A love-hate relationship with this one, because the movement in it is so cool. But the tree at the beginning, not a fan of the tree at the beginning.
I was gonna say the comet metal section is also kinda annoying.
That's like half the level, you can't be saying that.
Well, it's fun when it goes well. That's, how often is that?
Oh, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, everyone will know this level for the big slide. Unfortunately, no big slide in this run. Just too slow for the route.
Oh.
No big slide. Instead of just a big tree. It's not as good. Not as cool.
$242. What's the incentive?
Change the run into a 242 run. Just add another 6 hours.
Yeah, I think we could disrupt the schedule a little bit. I think it'll be fine.
Just get Crescent to do another 6 runs. We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, here's the annoying tree.
Big fan of this tree.
Here-
Bounce off the berry.
Yeah, bounce off the berry to get some momentum. Again, backwards momentum. Very fast. Yeah, here's the infamous continental planet where we gotta flutter kind of like, yeah, under this section and grab. Ah, yes.
I love
It's
this
really
continental.
tricky. It is really tricky because everything is so close to the ceiling, and if you hit the ceiling or like not holding right, you just lose all your momentum instantly.
Really good backup there though.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, missing the start ship.
I guess we'll just take that. Well, that's definitely one way to do it. Yeah, Stick was right. The comment middle section.
We'll get a cool little use of 2B here at the end. We're gonna stun one of the Paragumas with 2B, which kind of just lets us bounce through the Guma and get a boost that saves like a second when we're using the Bronze Mushroom.
Yeah, I love the kind of abuse you can do with these Paragoombas. It's very weird how it works, because it looks like they should hit you, but you're just going to phase right through them.
Yeah, you can do the same with these spiky enemies. And you won't bounce, but you can go through them if you stun them.
And just don't dismount too early.
Yeah.
Don't want to fall back down to the bottom.
Have you done that before? I don't think I've seen it happen.
I have, yeah.
Oh.
Because you basically get hit by everything as you're falling down as well. You miss the star, you hit one of the plants, and it's
Here's
like
a
a
Galaxy
particular
2
machine.
moment.
certified Galaxy 2 moment.
Yeah, we're waiting for a comment to spawn now, so I think we could get a quick donation for next star.
We have... Let me actually make sure the microphone is in front of my face. We have a $20 donation from Zalendo that says, "Thank you for the great event. Smile." And that is going to the Lunistus Any Percent Glitchless Mirror Race incentive. Thank you very much.
Cloudy Court Common is a fairly simple level. It's kind of one of those levels where you just want to optimize your movement as much as possible. Nothing super fancy going on. Just want to move the guy fast.
Yeah, this is the first time we're going to see the Shadow Mario clones. But yeah, we're way too fast for these clones. We don't have to worry about them.
Bit of a tight long jump Jay's going to be doing here to skip one of the blue platforms that gets in your way. He knows what he's doing, done it a million times before.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's really scary starting out running this game, but when you get used to it, it's just really natural and not scary at all.
Nice.
Also managing to avoid those star bits. Very nice.
Yeah, we got a funky stat on the stream from RunGG. It's my 667th attempt at the category. Only finishing 42 though.
6% completion rate.
I am the reset guy.
Iron split.
Sky Station 1 guy. Remember that like half of those resets are Sky Station 1.
Oh, I love Sky Station 1. Yeah, you'll see now that we're getting further and further into the run, we're getting a lot more comet spawns. So we're going to do a couple of revisits later in the run, but for now, we're going to be finishing up World 3. Back up the Haunty Halls.
That is one of the really nice things about this route. You do all of World 3 in one go. That was not the case for the previous previous route, sorry, where you go back to World 1 and do a bunch of things there, namely flip swap a lot later into the run as well, which, as we said earlier, definitely a prime sort of source of resets.
Yeah, there we saw an interesting strat where Jay hit the question block with 2P, and hitting that question block stunned all of the Octoboost, which just kind of made him invisible and not an issue.
It's some tight platforming here. Long jumps to get through the level. This is pretty much one of the classic long jump simulator levels, as is sweet in Galaxy 1.
Gotta love the good old hold Z and spam A.
Hey, you actually gotta change your control stick direction?
And that's the whole level.
No more long jumps. Until the next level.
Oh yeah.
We have the cutscene first.
Yeah, Meat Block 1 is next up, which is another Hungry Luma level. So, we have time for some donations while we're feeding the Hungry Luma.
I have a $15 donation from Super Viper T302 that says, "Greetings from Germany, I mean the USA. Super awesome to see Jay killing it with this category, this time at a live event. As a longtime member of the community, it has been astounding watching this game get pushed to where it is today. Good luck on the rest of the run, Jay, and congrats on that epic first try Sorbetti skip."
Yeah, well, thank you, Viper. Appreciate it a lot.
That reminds me, I think MKK owes us $10 more.
I think we have time for another donation.
But instead of that, I would like to point out something kind of funny, that of all the games I've ever hosted, this has been the community that I've had to Google the most things for, just to make sure that they were appropriate. So you guys have done a great job. They all have been appropriate at this point, so you're doing a wonderful job, and thank you for that. But it is interesting to just compare.
Yeah, we've got
Lots of inside jokes.
we've got a lot of everything.
Thankfully, there's no Gusty Garden 2 incident waiting to happen this time around in the marathon.
Alright, this level is on a very tight cycle. The blocks are going to move to the beat. And we hope to be slightly faster than the beat.
FPJ.
FPJ
Love
makes
to
this
see
a
it.
lot better.
Yeah, you can just kind of run up that one. Otherwise, you're like on a really, really tight cycle. And now we're just kind of being chilling.
Slightly ahead of the fast cycle.
Yeah, very nice. You're faster than the fast cycle.
Very nice. Perfect B block 1. Yeah, we just saw Haunty Holes 2, and now we're gonna go back for Haunty Holes Comet. The Comet is finally here.
Finally.
Am I gonna do some more long jumps? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes, I missed those.
Yeah, after Haunty Holes Comet, we got the next Bowser Jr. level, which has got some crazy strats in it. I'm gonna see a little bit of QBF, lots of Yoshi Infinite Flutter abuse. Yeah, common theme with these comments is a lot of them are very quick. A lot of them will feature just segmented parts of the level instead of doing the whole level. They'll have some sort of gimmick, either a timer or a shadow clones. Purple coins. We don't really see many of the purple coins in this round, but there's a couple that we do later on. Yeah, another pretty simple level. We're gonna be trying to avoid stab hits, avoid coins.
Avoid FPJ too.
Oh. We gotta do it for the culture.
I distinctly remember a Jhay clip where he said he was never going for FPJ in this level ever again.
Listen, I gotta face my fears, man.
As you see, huge added difficulty by needing to break a crystal. Very scary.
Gold split? Oh,
Never mind.
why did I say anything, man?
You shouldn't have talked, man.
That one's on me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so next up is Fearsome Fleet 1, which is actually a pretty technical level, as we just mentioned. Going to be doing a lot of Yoshi flutters. And I think this is one of the kind of flutters where just watch. It looks really insane.
Oh, this is one of my favorite strats in the whole run. Yeah, one more level and then we'll be 3 worlds in. They start to get a lot longer as we go through because we got some revisits coming up, especially in World 4.
Yeah.
A lot of revisit levels.
Just under halfway after this
Yeah, this is like the 29th star or so out of 70. We're just under halfway.
And here come the flutters.
Yeah, so here's flutter number 1. Gotta get ourselves to the next planet really quickly. Flutter number 2. We're gonna go to a question block in the middle of nowhere.
This angle looks good.
Yeah, looking good.
Perfect.
And flutter number 3. This is the most insane one. We're gonna try to go under this little platform. And then dismount to get us back up.
Nice.
Very nice.
That one is definitely not easier. Especially considering you gotta get the comet medal as well during that flutter, so the angle needs to be pretty much perfect.
Yeah, any slight deviation in the angle, you'll end up too far left at the wall, too far right at the wall. Don't go low enough.
Yeah, annoyingly enough, it's also like an off-notch angle to get to. It's pretty difficult to get the angle you need for the flutter. Alright, next up is the Mega Hammer fight. This one is pretty interesting. We get to use bullet bills to shoot these blue spots on his body. And there's a lot of, like, I guess you could say cycle skips where you can shoot like 2 in a row onto him where you're not supposed to be able to. Because as you see here, he like tries to defend himself. You just kind of try to shoot as soon as possible as we can for his defense. And then we gotta shoot the button here on the back as well.
I'm also gonna grab one of the bullet bills.
Yeah.
making sure we have an amount for the next cycle afterwards, setting up.
Yeah, which lets us get a hit instantly on the third phase. We're just gonna shoot Bowser Jr.'s cage.
This level was a real test of my aim, which is usually questionable. But yeah, very nice fight. That was a very good Fearsome Fleet.
Nice.
Yeah, that is going to be it for World Tour. We got a pretty long cutscene coming up, so if you got any messages or donos, feel free.
Well, on the topic of things I don't understand, we do have a $5 donation from Neil that says, Starbucks on Western, bro, count your days. They put bacon everywhere but my sandwich.
That's how you know it's getting late. No World 3 Extra 2, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is 3 AM humor coming out. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the crowd staying up. Very, very late here in Sweden, but we got our run to showcase.
Hey, it was just 2:42 a.m.
Almost reference.
Yeah.
World 4.
This is where things start getting heated in the speedrun.
Speedrun
World
is
1 through
cooking.
3. It's kind of like the introduction. You know, it's the stutter. Now it's the main meal.
The main course.
Main course.
There's no dessert though in this game. They
No,
don't give
World
dessert.
6 is not dessert.
Dessert came out burnt.
Yeah, the dessert is the cake that Bowser never got at the very end when you beat him.
Alright, Sweet Mystery 1. Yoshi is here again, and we are going to use him as an airplane again.
Yeah, this level is deceptively difficult. There are so many ways you can just fall off and die. Sometimes you won't even die, even if you want to, because the death barrier is really strange, and you have to do long jump for like 30 seconds to die.
Yeah, so in one part of the level, they kind of forgot to put death planes there, so if you end up missing one of the flutters, you just fall, and you end up on some random platform, like in the middle of nowhere. So, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, we did mention earlier that the Yoshi flutters only last 10 seconds or something like that. What we're going to be doing here is not keeping our momentum, and we're going to be jumping off 2 fruits in the middle of the level to keep our momentum and reset that timer so we can flutter for as long as we can. It's sort of precise because you can't really adjust your angle too much while you're in the flutter. And you either get the angle immediately after you start the flutter, or you miss it completely.
The standard strat is going to be to bounce off one of the fruits, but if Jay gets a really, really good angle, he might go for double berry bounce, which is really insane, really difficult, and looks really, really cool.
Good angle to start with. I don't know how people do that without changing the camera.
See? We're
Put the
approaching
long
the first
speed.
berry. Ah, we missed it.
No berries.
Yeah, we'll have to do a backup strat then.
These Smeech is really, really chasing me.
They want you, man.
Not interested. I'm trying to go fast. We're married to the grind here.
Yeah, we go for a bit of a backup strat, but it's still pretty fast. We fly through the level. Didn't lose that much time.
Nice.
Straight into the star.
Yeah,
Very
straight
good.
into
Very
a
nice.
star.
Alright, Flipsville coming up next. A level with a lot of gravity manipulation as well. A lot of levels where, you know, gravity will change up, down, left, right. This one's up and down. We've got flip panels, and we're going to use them to our advantage.
This level's extremely broken. We skip basically the entire level.
Yeah, common theme. We like going right to the end. All the stuff in between is slow.
The end is where the action is. We want that star as fast as we can.
End is where the boss fight is waiting for us.
Yeah. Gonna be using 2P here to get this enemy out of the way as fast as possible.
Yeah, interestingly enough, stunning it with 2P for a second makes it go away earlier. Because he usually likes to stop on that panel, but he doesn't stop for as long if the stop as with 2P. Yeah, there's the first skip that leads up to the second. And here's the big one. This looks really cool.
Could be good.
Yeah, that should work.
Gotta spin soon to catch gravity.
Nice.
There you go.
Definitely one of the more deceptive looking tricks in the game. It looks terrifying, but usually isn't too bad.
Yeah, now we got this fight, which is like, it's ridiculously easy. You just
this
kind
fight?
of get this first hit, and then you just kind of stand in camp under her, and yeah, she's just done.
A few visual cues here. Needed to time these ground pounds because if you go too early,
Yeah,
you will
that's
get
the
hit.
one thing. It can be a bit risky if you're trying to go optimal.
Yeah, common theme in this game. Some of these boss fights, not very difficult at all. They've all got some sort of cheese strat that makes them a lot easier.
Probably time for a donation if you got one.
Mate, I've got so many. I've got $20 from the wrong type of hero that says, Jay, please go live. It's been 2 years and I haven't slept since. I'm being forced to watch your, I'm assuming Super Mario Sunshine, VODs to sleep.
no.
They always give me nightmares. Please, come home. We miss you.
He was live today, man. He was live today.
Oh no, you don't wanna go watch the Sunshine VODs.
Those are the best ones, though.
That's when you know things are getting desperate.
Time for one more.
I've got a massive $242 from Laser Trap
that's
that
a
says,
reference.
does this count for Big Slide? It's been another amazing week here at ESA, but sadly I have to make my way out very soon. Thanks for keeping me around, and let's push for 80k and beyond in this run. Wales!
Wales.
Yeah, thank you so much, John. It was also awesome hanging out with you again. Get to meet lots of people for these events.
Another FPJ. It's insane.
Okay, almost died there. I don't want to do that.
Again, gonna be skipping all of this that you usually do with the spin dig. The spin drill, I think is the name. You're going for some cycles here with these rotating platforms. This one at the start is the hardest. But not too much trouble at all. We're seeing more of these cycles in the Comet of this galaxy a little bit later on. Yeah, those hitboxes of those fuzzy enemies there are deceptively big as well.
This level, but the purple coin version is actually one of my favorites. That's coming up later in the run.
Favorites?
With favorites, I
No,
love this
it's
one.
actually a lot of fun.
He wants
I
that said,
agree.
I'm done. I'm done.
Are you leaving too?
That's yours now.
I said you can leave. There hasn't even been any jokes.
All right, tell us a joke then.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we'll save that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll save it.
I think
He's got none.
we need some time for the jokes to recharge. One cooldown.
Disarmed the bomb. Well done, Kyle.
Alright, time for Chomworks 1, which I believe is the single level where 2P saves the most time. Single-handedly, I think it's like 10 seconds save with 2P.
Yeah, this level probably has the biggest 2P time save out of the whole run, and it's probably the simplest. I think
Yeah.
it was one of the 2P strats that got implemented first a long time ago.
Gonna be easy to hit this little switch at the top first. Just so we get a little bit of an earlier cycle on the.
Funnily
chomps.
enough, I actually saw like an old Discord message from like 2020 of a Galaxy runner saying that this strat at the end is not RTA viable.
From 2020.
Yeah,
Really? 2020?
so we've come a long way.
Yeah, lots of cycle abuse with 2P in this level. These chumps are in the way, and we don't want them to be in the way. So we're gonna stop them.
Here, I believe we're gonna hit a switch with 2P. Hit the switch a little faster. Just like that. And Jay also stepped on the switchboard for like the perfect amount of time in the right spot to make the switchboard fall down instantly, so the chomps can roll on it.
The perfect jump there.
Yeah, so we gotta catch up to this jump before he gets there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
They were right.
No.
They were right. Not
They were
FA
right,
viable.
it's already viable.
The 2020 Discord message was true.
Yeah, loses about 8 seconds. Missing that cycle with the chomp, no big deal. This run's already dead anyway.
Hey, sub 3 is still on the table.
Leave my run alone, buddy. It's go feelings. Gonna make it cry.
The run will make you cry in a minute, don't worry.
World full. Yeah, pretty long auto scroll section. Just gotta get the chain jump all the way to the end. Chain jump has got the star. It knows what we want. Alright, first purple coin level of the run coming up. Puzzle Plank C. Probably the most simple. This is like the introductory level to purple coins. I don't think any of the others actually spawn until you complete this one. Very short, very sweet, very simple. And a lot of 2P.
The very first backtrack to a world other than the one we're in right now as well. Back to world 2 where Puzzle Plank is, and we're doing a whole bunch of other stuff there while we're at it.
Yes, now we're a lot deeper into the run. A lot of the comets that we've collected from World 1 and 2 have spawned in. Now it's time we go back and we collect our payment. Yeah, here they are, all the purple coins, ready and waiting to be collected. I guess the thing that does make this pretty difficult is there's going to be Shadow Mario coins, so we can't really do any backtracking. I'll try and avoid that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be grabbing a few purple coins with 2P as well, in case we missed any, or just wanna skip an entire patch of coins. Save a bit of time, it helps out.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Good time for one donation before we get into the next comment.
I've got $10 from the blue Yoshi that says, "Hi Jay, GL on your run. You are incredible at what you do and absolutely insane at the Galaxy games. You and the community have taught me so much over the past year, and I can't thank you enough. You, Ocnum, and Stick are gigachads, and huge shout out to Jazoct and Neil in the back."
We got the official flag of Wales in the background here.
Wait, do we actually?
We
Yeah.
do, yeah.
Oh my god, I see it!
Shimru.
I love that flag. That flag is awesome.
It's really nice.
Have you signed that flag yet?
I have, yeah. Hey, we gotta rep Wales.
Although I prefer whales over dragons. That's just me.
Alright, Ocnum, what can you tell us about crabs? Give us a crab fact.
The blue ones move too much.
Oh,
What I
I
can tell you
agree.
about the crabs.
I
Boulder
agree.
comment.
I have another fact about them. They're really annoying.
I love all these crab facts. Give me another one.
Their movement is entirely RNG based, so this level is entirely RNG.
Crab fact number 4, if you've watched anybody do this level at all, you'll know they struggle to do it if they're casually, but we do it fast with the technique called the rock jump cancel. We can't actually get out of the rock if we're just rolling normally, but if we jump and press Z in midair, we can stop our roll and control ourselves a lot better. And we're using that a lot. Jay's just using 2P here because he can't actually aim.
I do not like this level.
Yeah.
My crab fact is I do not like crabs.
And that's it for this episode of Crab Facts.
Yeah, that is probably one of the biggest RNG levels in the whole run. Those crabs, they just run around. They don't really care what you think. They just want to run away. Sometimes you can get incredibly lucky and get them in a huge group, take it like 10 or 15 at a time, but pretty rare. They don't like to do that.
Probably time for one donation before we get into Boulder Bowl L here.
I've got $30 from JJ SRL that says, Jay, this run is really cool and all, but I thought you told me you were playing Super Mario Sunshine. So when is that happening?
Oh no. No Mario Sunshine. I'm retired.
Shout outs to JJ in the crowd, 80% and 120 shines, world record holder in Super Mario Sunshine. Needs to get outside.
Should someone tell him that the door auto-locks this late at night?
No, don't go outside. It's a trap.
Yeah, Boulder Bowl ladder here. This Goomba's in a pillar, and this gamer over here wants him as a prize.
He just thinks the Gooma's cute. I'm pretty sure, but he wants a pet.
A pet? You don't trap a pet eternally in like a stasis.
Well,
It's
You
just
know?
rotating. It's just chilling there.
Yeah.
And he's gone now. Where's the Goomba? Where's the Goomba gone?
Poof.
Stasis for 2 seconds
did
and
he
then
like
murdered.
eat the Goomba or something?
Deliver Uber Eats with Mario.
I've never thought about this before. How cruel.
Bro's just hungry, man.
Eat Starbits like a normal person. Thankfully, we don't need to see the intense version of that star. Space Storm ladder, infamous for everything, really. Just being bad. Probably the worst star in 120 star category of this game.
Yeah, very glad that level is not in any percent.
Yeah.
There are some very mean levels that we avoid by doing any percent.
But unfortunately, Hightail Falls C is not one of those. As we're going into it here, it's just a fast version of the first star, but we're going for a funny skip at the end where we jump, and then we go up and up a little bit more, and then we get to the star.
Definitely a lot of up, but what's coming down is fiery meatballs, or... what's the word?
Yeah, they kind of look like fiery meatballs.
What's the word?
Meteors?
That's the one. There you
Fiery
go.
meatballs.
Meatballs was close, man. It was so close.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know.
We can arrange that. You want a Goomba delivered?
I mean, yeah, luckily we know what your favorite food is if you want to get it after a run.
Fast food?
Hey, you're not supposed to say it.
Oh, yeah, no. Can't be spoiling the jokes. Can't be spoiling.
Joke.
Shh, no spoilers.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that. Nothing was said.
Alright, meanwhile, while I am not eating, Yoshi is eating these dash peppers. Going really fast. Jumping to keep a little bit of our momentum. Now we got a big skip coming up right at the end. And we're gonna fly.
Another very interesting momentum abuse.
Easy.
And we just fly like that and skips.
Ah.
Big one.
Hang
Oh,
on.
Hang on.
we're not
hang on.
flying anymore. Hold up. There
Hold
we
up.
go. Now we're going back to Ward 1. Happens a lot.
One donation before Gobblegut V2.
I have an anonymous $200 donation that says, "This is for my grandfather who passed this November. Hopefully together we can prevent other loved ones passing to dementia-related diseases." Thank you so much for your generosity, and from all of us here at ESA, we are sorry for your loss.
Yeah, thank you so much for donating for such a great cause.
Yeah, a reminder that all the donations from this event are going to Alzheimer Fonden. Great cause, doing a lot of good work. And I'm happy to be supporting by being here, showing off these runs. I'm sure everyone else is as well.
Yeah, since we talked about how much we love Gobblegut, we're gonna fight him again.
Another one of those stars that we avoid by doing the better category, 80%, is the fiery version of this boss in Battle Belt in World 6.
Yeah, an incredibly difficult fight with very difficult strats. I'm personally a pretty big fan of that fight. I've spent a lot of time grinding those strats. Definitely very interesting.
Yeah, this is essentially a repeat of the boss fight from over an hour ago now.
But it's got a timer. It's got a timer. It's very, very scary.
I think the timer might be running out, Jay. You gotta hurry up. You got 1 minute and 48 seconds.
Alright, it's done. Timer's gone.
That was really, really good.
Yeah,
Two very nice Gobbleguts this run.
love to see it. Next up after this is probably one of the most difficult levels in the run that's also exclusive to this route. Jay is
Gold?
doing.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, that must have been so close to a gold. That must have been like frames off. Yeah, this next level is probably one of the most technical levels in the whole run. There is a lot of brain power that goes into
Yeah,
doing this look
essentially,
correctly.
one thing, we're gonna be collecting coins with 2p as we move forward. Second thing, we're gonna be long jumping across these flip platforms by canceling our long jumps with something called a spin cancel. Is where we spin and then start a jump or a long jump. The only issue with this is sometimes you get what's called a double spin, where after you spin cancel you spin again. And if you do that in the wrong place, you just kind of die instantly. There's a lot of brain power that goes into this.
But dying instantly is fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try and avoid that, hopefully.
FBJ again, just subtle flex. Yeah, using 2P here, doing most of the heavy lifting. Mario just going most of the way himself, and then 2P just grabbing the ones that are a bit too far out of Mario's way.
Yeah, here we're gonna intentionally go a little bit slower just so we make these jump cycles. Very nice. Oh, did you get that?
I don't think you
point?
got that.
Oh. Okay, we're alive. We're alive.
Just don't panic. Maybe panic a little bit. No, save the panicking for after. We missed another one.
Oh, okay.
No panicking.
No panicking. Everything is fine.
No death is a win.
Yeah.
It's probably a pretty good time for a donut if you've got one.
We've got heaps. I've got $10 from Exprelli that says, love everyone on screen right now. FOMO hitting hard as hell. Really wish I could be there right now. Anyways, good luck to Jay and give everyone my best. Y'all are incredible. Less than 3.
Thank you, Exprelli. That's my favorite green triangle right there.
One more?
Yeah, go for it.
We've got one more. I've got $25 from Joe Cool that says, can't believe I tuned in just in time to see some of my good friends show off Mario on this fine evening. Good luck to Ocnum and Galactic taking one for the team and sitting next to the King of Galaxy. I mean cringe. For 3 whole hours. Less than 3.
I was paid to be here.
Yeah, I'm just a paid actor.
You two are expensive as well, so you gotta make it worth it. Alright, Stick, what is this level? What is this comet?
This is Yoshi Star Comet. It's very funny. We use this rainbow star to kill all these spinies, except for the game to register as a kill, it has to happen on screen, meaning that you can kill all of them without the game counting you as having killed all of them, and you have to spin around the camera. It's very fun.
Yeah, we make an extra care that every single enemy dies on screen, otherwise it's gonna disappear into the abyss, never to be seen again.
Nicely done.
Yeah, one thing to keep in mind there is you want to keep your momentum, because running with Rainbow Mario is really fast. So you saw Jay just never really stopping.
These are probably my favorite two stretches of levels coming up. I really like these purple coin levels.
Oh, yeah.
Probably an unpopular opinion.
No, I really like him too. They're really fun with 2P.
Alright, good. We've got base commentary then. I chose well.
Sweet Mystery Comet. This is the same level of as we did before, Sweet Mystery 1. But this time we can't really skip everything because there are 100 purple coins scattered around the level and we need to grab them with 2P and Yoshi. I do wonder if you can do this level without the fruits. Like doing it with flutters the whole time. What how long will it
You
take?
probably can, but it'll probably take like 700 hours.
Yeah.
That'd probably be some crazy task-like thing with Starshine Beach.
Yeah. We will be using the fruit though.
Yeah, once again, 2P's gonna do a lot of the heavy lifting. This level is a little bit tricky because Yoshi runs like almost uncomfortably fast when you're trying to get all of these coins. So you really gotta be good at controlling your Yoshi.
And thanks to the run.gg, Jay has played pretty much perfectly to his PB over the last 30 minutes, hoping I don't eat my words. I do not. Yeah, very impressive for a marathon run, playing tied with PB for the last half hour. Hoping
Yeah,
this can
really
continue
good
as long as
Sweet
we
Mystery
can.
comment as well.
I'm pretty sure that level's a time save in my PB. That should have been a decent chunk.
Check. 13, not
Yeah,
bad.
saved 13 there. Not too shabby.
Yeah, next is Flipswell comment, which is another purple coin level where we use 2P. The main factor we're also gonna abuse here is the fact that the Spindrill's hitbox is huge. If you spin with the Spindrill, you grab like every single coin within your vicinity. It's insane.
Yeah, this is one thing you'll notice just by watching. We can use this drill to grab loads. We've got some pretty mean fuzzies in here that we're going to try and avoid. Especially the one in the bottom right corner. That guy...
Oh yeah, there are a lot of strats to avoid him. Definitely tricky.
I think we need another joke there, Jay. The front row is being rowdy again.
Yeah.
Is this how we keep them behaved?
Yep.
They want another joke. They're getting really needy now.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Pull the trigger.
Alright, Ocnum. This might sound like a repeat. What is a cow's favorite subject?
What is the cow's favorite subject, Jay?
Calculus!
No
There
commitment
is
from the
no
full.
way
No
they're
commitment from the
leaving.
full group this time. Just half the squad. It's okay. It's the worst half. We're good.
I'm sure they didn't hear that. Don't worry.
Nicely
Anyway,
done, though.
joke aside, that level was not a joke. That was a good flip still see.
Yeah. Very nice.
Starshine Beach. We love Starshine Beach.
Do we really love Starshine Beach?
No, we don't.
No, I don't love Starshine Beach. You know what game that reminds me of?
Super Mario Sunshine?
Super Mario Sunshine.
That is a reference in itself.
And what is your opinion of Super Mario Sunshine, Jay?
Moving on, Starshine Beach.
To be careful there.
Yeah, level we're getting 5 silver stars scattered around the whole stage. Yoshi will be helping us as well, for the most part, obviously. Fluttering to the top of the lighthouse where we're supposed to get, I think there's cloud mushrooms in this level you're supposed to get somewhere. Maybe there's like a blimp flute.
It's one of those levels that none of the speedrunners know how to play these levels casually. It's
Yeah.
just it's a common theme, especially Starshine Beach 2. I don't think anyone has ever done that casually before.
FJ again.
And the frame perfect jump guy.
Now this level is just like, it feels like it shouldn't be that bad, but everything's just really tricky for no reason. And it's kind of finicky. There's a flutter coming up with Yoshi that's kind of finicky because the angle kind of bends which makes it really hard to predict where you're going to land. We're gonna flutter from here onto the tower. Let's see, Jhay seems like he's got his setup.
Bit. Oh, looks good.
Yeah, looks good.
A little bit to the left, but
Yeah.
still making it. Oh, camera really doesn't like that. Yeah, last little momentum boost here at the end. Very,
Nice.
very clean.
Yeah, very clean starting beach one.
And that is pretty much the end of the level. We've got one more thing that we need to get before we go down.
Our beloved Gauntlet medal.
Might seem really slow that we're taking this big of a detour, especially with the slow swimming mechanics in this game, but it is very worth it for the levels that we can unlock.
And now one last flutter into the finish line.
Perfect angle. Wow.
Perfect angle. Wow.
Actually, pretty big fan of this World 4.
Time for a dono if you got one.
We've got $10 from King Jay129 that says there's only one game that has awesome movement, insane skips, and a super handsome speedrunner showing it off at ESA. The Blob is pretty sick. Oh yeah, Jay's pretty cool too, I guess. Good luck on the run, my fellow roommate from Pace. Can't wait till we meet again soon. P.S. Shout out to the fact that Jay isn't even sitting down for his 3-hour run. Truly an impressive guy.
I knew that one was coming. I knew that was going to happen at some point.
Shout out to Joey, legend.
Yeah, he's got King in his username, so makes sense.
And if you round up, it's 6 foot, okay? You gotta round up.
If you round down, it's 0. Alright, Starshine Beach 2. This is the one with the cloud mushroom, I think. You're
Yeah.
supposed to use it to get all the way up to the top of the tower. You're supposed to go to the big little underwater thing over there and activate the cannon, get the mushroom. I haven't done it since I was a kid. We do a skip the cloud. We're going to manipulate the cycles with the camera off screen for a little bit, and then we're going to use this Pianta here to launch ourselves into the stratosphere and jump off the cloud. Just like that.
Interestingly enough, you cannot actually hold the control stick against the tower or else the wall jump will not work.
I didn't actually know that. Wait, really? Is that why that happens?
Yeah, you need to be holding like down when you land on the cloud.
Commentator showing
I
up
got
the world record holder, yeah.
Alright, we got a pretty big level coming up after Chomp Works 2, Gravity Gauntlet 1. For that, go back and see some chomps. So we're gonna get introduced back to the Spring Mushroom, probably everyone's least favorite power-up from the Galaxy games. I don't think anyone has a different opinion.
I know a bee mushroom is worse. Bee
Really?
mushroom is
What?
worse. I hate the bee mushroom.
No.
You're a bee mushroom hater?
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't know how to feel about that one. What about you, Ogden?
No, spring mushroom.
I would say it's kind of fun.
What?
You just say the spring mushroom is kind of fun.
Yeah?
Okay, who wants the headset? Yeah. Get him out of here.
Alright, just because now I gotta skip it. I gotta skip the Spring Mushroom now.
Yeah. We did not actually need it for the level, but for the last section, it's actually faster to use Spring than to not use it. So we are going to pick it up.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I gotta just chuck that in there.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not that huge of a fan of it either. It's just fun to play Devil's Advocate. And bee mushroom's worse.
Gotta be very careful here, because the spring could be really clunky.
Yeah, this cycle is pretty tight to make. It's looking good.
Yeah, the spring mushroom really limits your ability to move in a lot of ways, because you can really just bounce and jump high. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we can get one more dono for Gravity Gauntlet.
I've got a $10 donation from Platicorn that says, "Hi Jay, Ocnum, and Stick. and the lovely audience. This has been a super fun run as always, and I love the energy you guys have up here. Also, can you please ask Jay what noise a dog makes? Thanks. Much love. Less than 3.
Oh no. Listen, it's definitely not a wolf. It's gonna be a back.
Back.
A back.
Back.
I'll learn how to pronounce the as one then.
You may notice that Jay is from Wales.
I'm sorry, chat is literally just back.
It's just like being at home.
It's now time for Gravity Gauntlet 1, which we're going to see the first instance of a very, very difficult trick called ITC. This is definitely one of the scariest, one of the biggest time savers, and one of the most difficult tricks to run. So we're going to just let Jay focus, do the talking. Yeah, just let the gameplay do the talking.
I've limited myself to 2 attempts, but hopefully we're only going to need 1.
There's a 3-frame window to get this long jump off the edge of the spike on this platform here. You're not supposed to be here. The game's like, what are you doing? Let's see if we can get it here. Ooh.
I'll give it one more go.
Slope jump.
Yeah, that is such a precise trick. The place you have to be on the spike pillar is ridiculous.
Yeah, you need a perfect positioning. Then you need 3 frames along the window. And yeah, it's insane.
That's better.
That looks good.
Very
Nice.
We'll take second try.
And I'll go straight to launch star.
But yeah, that looks as insane as it is. You just skip basically that whole castle section. There are multiple ways you can do that, but that's probably the...
Yeah, it's faster than behind the castle by about 15 seconds.
Yeah, it is ridiculously difficult.
Got time for one more dono if you've got it. And a long... Oh, Rita is not here.
Take it away, Chair. He must have hit one of the jokes.
We've got a $25 donation from Bowser says, I have your Grand Star.
And we got a $5 donation from the Metal Pipe, who is actually funnier than Jay.
I've got better jokes than the metal pipe.
Are you sure?
Alright, in this first phase of Bowser, we're going to be doing what is called a punch cancel. So we're going to be intentionally waiting here after he spawns. I almost said giant meatballs again. What are they? Meteors.
Giant meatballs. What is this, man?
Meteors.
This one's a little tricky because we only have 2 meteors to work with instead of 3. It's less options and more chance that Bowser destroys them.
Nice punch cancel.
Yeah, and we got the punch cancel.
Yeah. So it skips the phase of him punching the ground, just spawns the meteors immediately.
Yeah, probably saves like 7 or so seconds.
Yeah, the punch cancel is pretty much the only useful phase you can cancel. You can cancel the others. You don't really want to cancel him.
Yeah, it's a pretty common.
Spawning the
It's a pretty common
meteors.
occurrence to cancel spawning the meteors if you're too late. It's
Yeah, big
not
cancel,
fun.
yeah.
It loses like 30 seconds if you do that.
And last phase here. As you can see here, obviously the fight getting a little bit harder with the fire staying on the planet for a little bit after Bowser sort of breathed it on there. Didn't happen in Lavalair, but it will happen in this one and in Galaxy Generator. Very nicely done.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Apart from that one death in ITC, maybe 20-ish seconds, not too bad.
Yeah, that one death shouldn't have lost too much time. It was still a pretty good World 4 overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably saved time with my PB still.
I think the run.gg did recently say that you saved time in the last 5 splits overall recently, so that was...
A big The Run GG fan here. Shout out to Joey.
Shout out to Joe.
We're working really hard on that recently. It's nice to see it being used in events like this.
I actually have a donation from Joey if you've got a second.
Oh,
We do.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we've got $25 from Joey that says, Joey from the run.gg here. Jay told me before the run he was pretty nervous, and he's absolutely nailing it. You got this, buddy.
Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it, man.
Got time for some more? Just another cutscene here.
Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got $80 from Snake Herex with no comments, but thank you very much. And sticking with the theme of snakes, I've got $5 from Explosive James that says, what's a snake's favorite lesson?
Oh, no.
History.
Is that better or worse than yours?
Chat, what do we think? Is that better than mine?
That's a good one.
Round of applause. No,
you can't
no.
put that enough of mine.
You just have to get a redemption joke later.
Got time for one more, I believe.
Just before I do, chat is weighing in and saying better. I've got another $5 from the wrong type of hero that says, hi everyone, I am donating again to ask Jay to please stop telling jokes. They are really bad. For the rest of you, keep up the amazing commentary. Also, shout outs to Jay's mentor, Rox. Amazing guy.
Shout outs to Rox, indeed.
He has a very useful tutorial for the last phase of the final Bowser fight that might come in handy.
I've had to watch that so many times, man.
Did we pull up the incident? Should we mention it?
The incident.
Jay, in the most recent 602 race, which is the back-to-back 100% completion of Mario 64, Galaxy 1, Sunshine, and Galaxy 2, he did die in the very last phase of the final level. Loses about 4 minutes. And it's not something we want to repeat today, hopefully.
Then I would never fall asleep during a run. That would never happen.
Granted, he was 21 hours into that speedrun at that point, and he...
Would you like me to bring up the Rox tutorial just in case you need it?
Listen, it won't hurt to have it on a spare tab.
All right, I'm on it.
Well, that bomb is barely alive.
Like, I did not want to stay on.
Yeah, it's based on one here, using the pull stars to get into the launch star at the start, some platforming, and some more platforming here. This planet here gives many runners nightmares for the other star that we're not doing. Thankfully, we're not doing it. But we are just going to go to the end, grab the star, and move on with our lives without being traumatized.
Probably should have grabbed the checkpoint, but we don't need the checkpoint.
We're good.
Fine.
No panicking, no nerves.
Who would die in Space Storm 1? Come on.
Doing pretty well to pull this back, honestly. Plus 22 on a sub 3 comparison right now.
Yeah, we'll try and forget about what happened in Sky Station. It's 2 hours ago now.
2 hours ago. Past is in the past.
Yes, based on to one of the shorter stars on the run. We'll be skipping pretty much most of the level with some precise platforming to get up on this ledge, and then we'll be doing some more platforming with a thwomp boost, I believe.
Yeah. You're supposed to slow down time to be able to climb up that tower, but you know, we're speedrunners, we like things moving fast, so we just kind of go with the flow and get our way up there, despite it being probably way too fast.
So you're going to be doing a little bit of a cheeky camera manip at the
Oh yeah,
beginning.
I believe it manipulates the thwomp cycles.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Shouldn't have said anything, we'll just leave it.
Yeah.
Barely made that.
Unfortunate spin block. I was close. There we go. We're just gonna find like the one space where we can get up there, and then just triple jump to the star.
I'm surprised that worked, actually. I'm gonna... Could have been a lot worse.
Alright, Shiverburn S moving into the bulk of World 5 now. This one is the part 2 to the chimp minigame we saw earlier. Hopefully he's using 2P this time.
Yeah,
so we
he's
can
using 2P.
accurate
Yeah, this
guesses.
time...
I'm guessing 10-10 now.
We're gonna get a high score.
Yeah.
We gotta get 1,000 at least.
10-10.
Fans.
960 from me once again.
960. You haven't got faith? Even with the 2
You said you said before I had so much faith.
Well, now I've got, you know, the extra.
Should I guess 1860 then? Or that too high?
Wait, 1860. Wait, that took a second to register. Wait a second.
Bro was lagging a little bit. Just had to catch up.
I've got input delay.
Yeah, doing some cloud boosted log jumps to get across to this pipe here. It's supposed to freeze this whole landscape here, but we have some better ideas. Wow. Fun little fact about World 4, Jhay has never reset during this world. I find
Really?
that very hard to believe. But apparently it's true. Wow. World 4 is very consistent. Not.
Oh. It's actually a pretty interesting stat, though. I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither. This is looking really, really good from Jhay here.
Oh, stinky.
Choke! He's choking!
Ah,
920, not even 1,000.
Disappointing.
And I could never disappoint the chimp, though. He's always gonna give me the star.
alright, next up is Shiverburn 1, which is probably like by far the most difficult and chokeable star in World 5, where like everything can go wrong.
224 is your goal here. God. That's ridiculous.
This level is really just a gauntlet of everything that can possibly happen.
Yeah.
It is a pretty cool watch, though. There's a lot of crazy skips in this one. You'll notice we did the secret before one, so now we can insta-select the star on the menu, do a little bit of cutscene skipping, so now the cycles are a little bit more in our favor.
We do a little cutscene skipping.
We do. We want to advance this one forward. Now we're going to use this to our advantage to go the wrong way.
Where are you going, Jhay? The platform's going that way.
Where is he going? Oh,
Where's little bro going?
Yeah, once again, the gravity in this
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The gravity in this planet is very, very big. Gravity field, I should say. Managed to get in and grab the combat medal and head on out to the rest of the level.
Yes, optimally we want to keep the cloud flower here, but we don't need it. It'll be fine.
Jhay going for the 6-up. That's fair, honestly. If you're at 2 HP, it's really risky to go for the 6-up. To not go for the 6-up.
Yeah, better a little bit safe.
Almost there.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah,
especially in this
exactly.
level.
Although now we might see Jhay attempt something that we call the Giga Chad strat. It's an extremely difficult strat that we do for the second hit of this fight. Yeah, looks like he's setting up for it. We're gonna triple jump and try to spin to get one of these coconuts. It's really precise and a little bit unpredictable. Let's see, moment of truth. Ah,
Oh, we can still clutch
yeah,
it
we
out.
can still, you can still use 2P to get the coconuts.
Nah, it's not too far away.
Oh
The
no!
camera.
Almost.
Yeah, you can save that with 2P if you're in decent spots. Unfortunate. That should not take too long. Getting on the coconut. Yeah, to be right. Oh, no! Getting bodied.
Ain't no way. I need one more, buddy.
Oh,
my
no.
Oh, God.
Yeah, give me something, man. Oh, no, don't do that again. Oh, there it is. There we go. Who's got worse aim, me or him? Don't answer that. I know you want to say something.
I'm not going.
Alright.
Boo Moon 1. Boo. Oh!
Very scary. Kind of ironic, because Boo Moon isn't really that scary. Pretty comfy level most of the time.
Yeah, overall this one's not too bad. There's one skip near the end, which is pretty cool. Again, abusing the way the gravity works. Yeah, doing 1-5 in a little bit of a weird order. Starting with Shiverburn and then going all the way back to Boo Moon.
Now we get to see from Joey on run.gg that Jay's current best possible time is a 2:58.10, meaning that there's still lots of hope for sub 3 to happen this run.
Surely that means we'll get sub 3, right?
I believe.
I believe in a sub 3.
I hear some giggling from the front row there. Surely.
Ooh.
Predicted time.
Predicted is 3:00:51. Joey coming here throwing shade,
Joey.
not believing in Jay.
Might want to hide that one.
And here comes the skip that we mentioned.
Yeah,
Gonna activate this, go back, long jump onto this platform again.
activating that platform will change the gravity, which makes us just kind of fall on here. And then we can just launch up to the launch star.
Nicely done.
Oh, nice
FPJ
FPJ.
Yeah, there's 3 possible places in this level you can get FPJ, and if you get all 3, probably not going to beat that gold again.
Oh,
Missing the silver star. For some reason, I feel like this exact same thing happened in your practice run today.
We don't talk about that right now. I've already stuffed that away back in back of my mind. It's good to practice.
Yeah. And a nice little backflip into the star. I'm using backwards momentum once again. Very nice.
Yeah, we got some time for some messages if you've got any.
I would actually love to plug 2 upcoming incentives that we have. We are getting very, very close to both the mirror race of Lunistus that'll be happening tomorrow, as well as the Cuphead Delicious Last Course Miss Chalice cosplay. So we're just over $500 away from the Lunistus Any Percent race, and just under $700 away from the Delicious Last Course. And there have been a surprising number of people that have not selected an incentive when dropping their donos. So make sure you are doing that, guys.
make sure you're doing it.
Want to be missing on those incentives. We got some good ones there tonight.
All right, Upside Dizzy 1, the friendly neighbor of Right Side Down. This is pretty much some more platforming to do with the flipping gravity gimmicks. And we'll be doing some precise platforming to get to the end of the level as fast as we can.
The main highlight here is in the second section. There's a part that runs on cycles, and there's a extremely difficult, like, I cannot stress how precise the movement needs to be. A fast cycle that saves about 3 seconds, and it looks so cool if you get it. So yeah, we're gonna see Jay attempt it, and hopefully we get to see it.
I probably get this like 1 in 10, so don't get your hopes up. We'll try it.
Ah, get me!
Get out of my way!
That attempt died fast.
Yeah, literally the first thing that could have went wrong. Alright, we'll just damage boost this.
Yeah, we'll just have to go for a regular cycle.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Good backup.
Yeah, missing the fastest cycle that doesn't really lose that much.
Yeah.
It's very nice to get it though. It's pretty rare when it happens. Now, just like Right Side Down, we got another box minigame. This one, they wanted to make it a little bit harder, but I actually prefer this one to Right Side Down. I don't know about you two.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
I have no opinion. I have no idea how to do the fast threats.
Basically, what you kind of gotta do is you want to get like rows of as many boxes as possible, but like shooting like in between rows, so you kind of get like 3 rows of boxes at the same time, which lets you get all the boxes with as little fireballs as possible.
Well set. I'm gonna try and do exactly that.
We're not gonna be using 2P quite as much here, as most of the boxes are kind of like all in the same line, instead of being more spread out like in right side 9.
Bit of a call out here from Joe. The next split, Boom and S, is a bit of a rough one. It could take him 2 minutes, but it could also take him 3. Let's prage indeed. A prage in the chat for Boom and S.
I really hope it doesn't take 3.
Yeah, a 6 is pretty respectable. I believe that like usually if you get a good one, you get like a 9 or something, right?
Yeah, I think I've got an 11 a couple of times. It's
Yeah.
usually a 9 or a 10.
Yeah.
I've got to perform now. Now I've been called out for my Boom and S. I'm not gonna get a 3-minute one. So my goal is 155. So if we get a 3-minute one.
Yeah, Boominess is kind of funny. Supposedly it's just an auto scroller, right? But then there's one jump you gotta do at the end, and if you miss that jump, you lose a minute.
Ah, we wouldn't miss that jump. Oh.
This is the part where you cut to the part where he's missing it at the end.
Nah, it's kind of one of those strats, like, the harder you think about it, the harder it gets. Just don't think about it.
Oh, there's
Just
so
do it.
so many levels like that in this game. If you overthink them too much, they become so much harder than they actually are.
Yeah, heading through the same start of Boom in 1 again. That boo.
Getting
Man.
hit by the boo.
Buddy is in the way.
No FPJ this time here. The same platforms, riding the same snake blocks. You'd think they'd stick to 2D Marios, but these snake blocks are everywhere. Can't avoid them. Gonna be following the platforms a little bit more this time. All the way around to the launch the normal way. And we're gonna grab the Comet Medal in this star as well, if we can.
Yeah, we skipped the Dream Boomer one due to the fancy skip we pulled off, so we just get it here. Oh no! There is no way!
Joey might be right.
I'm telling you, Joey knows more than I do. He's back there with a crystal ball.
Yeah, this is what we said about it getting in your head. I can guarantee that Jay would not have missed that if we hadn't made a fuss about it.
This is your fault, Joey.
Oh, we love Joey. Hey, won't happen again. Right?
Surely.
Don't say that.
It'd say sometimes it might take me 3 minutes.
Nah, you're fine, you're fine. You're kind of scaring me.
Oh my god.
I'm scaring myself. Just grab the star.
Sub 3 segment.
Oh, see, perfect. We're being the statistics. Yeah, 2 levels left of World 5. We're actually getting pretty close to the end now. I was gonna say how many stars we have, but I missed it.
52, I believe.
Oh,
53, I believe. He was right.
it's in the 50s.
Yeah.
It's not gonna tell us. Oh,
54.
you saw it for that quick? I
Yep.
was like there for like a frame. Okay, this is Shiverburn's version of the Romp Comet, this time with Octo Goombas and ice skating. So it's only also a fairly quick level, but easy to lose time on. They like to run around weirdly.
Gonna be using 2P again to help us out with killing some of these enemies pretty quick. That's all there is to it.
That looked really good.
Nice.
All right, Boom Bunker 1. This is the third and final Bowser Jr. level of the run. And it involves some cannon shots, some cloud mushrooms, and a whole lot of precise platforming at the end.
It's probably my least favorite Bowser Jr. level. These cannon shots,
Yeah, it's really annoying.
so weird.
It's
Shout out to
really
Fizz.
easy to either bonk or to shoot into heaven.
Yes, there's a pretty precise cannon shot that we're gonna do. Skip one of the sections. Skip a little bit of a section, which you'll see right at the beginning.
Yeah, you're supposed to shoot with a cannon on target, but it's faster to just hit a boomerang bro in the face.
And it's so much harder than it looks.
Yeah, definitely is.
You've seen if my aim holds up here. It hasn't been earlier.
Third abuse there, homing ground pound to get some more speed. Not really necessary as we're just waiting for this bullet bill here anyway.
Get a little bit careful.
Nice hit on in the first section. Moving here to the second cannon shot, going to be aiming at the comet medal on the right.
Let's see, we got a message from the Run GG. Just over a month ago, Jay broke the world record for this run live during a marathon. And that was in GDQ, HGDQ 2023. And that's extremely rare for a mainline Mario games PC. I believe it's the first time it's happened in Galaxy in over 10 years. So it's insane that Jay managed to pull that off in a marathon run. Props to him.
I think the last Galaxy record that happened during like a event like this, I think it was it 2012?
Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
like
Still have no idea how that kind of run happened at GDQ.
Yeah, 2:54.51 was the time. Still the world record to this day. And will not be repeating it today, unfortunately.
Sky Station had a few choice words for this run. Yeah, gonna definitely try and avoid taking damage here while doing the hits as quickly as possible. If we take damage, especially in this last phase, he really likes to move around.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and kill him before he can get moving.
Just barely avoiding that fire bar there. Nicely
Very
done.
nice.
Yeah, notice for basically that whole level, I've been holding onto this coin. Very minor time save. I'm just kind of chilling here, holding the 2PA button still.
Yeah, very much of a finger exercise to hold.
My finger is tired. Please let me let go. There we go.
And that is World 5 done.
One more world to go, and it is probably the most difficult world. It just keeps getting harder. Now we're gonna go right into Melty Monster, but yeah, have you got any messages for us?
I do. I have a $50 donation from Gizmolo that says, I love speedrunning and I love marathons. Thanks ESA staff and runners for promoting the good cause. Question, is it true that playing video games helps prevent Alzheimer's? I am not an expert on the matter, so I cannot answer that question with any sincerity. But I can tell you that people are getting affected by Alzheimer's as early as their 30s. So it is not just a disease that affects the elderly. So all of this money is going to an incredible cause. And with that, we are under $350 away from $80,000. I would be absolutely honored to be the host for when we do hit that $80,000 mark. And this is my final shift of the marathon. So if you all want to hit $80,000 before Jay hits that final star, then get your donations in now.
80K, let's go, let's do it.
We gotta do it. There's only about 40 minutes left of this run. You got a lot of time. Yeah, get him in as quick as you can. Let's get up to 80,000. Yeah, this multi-monster one, where there's lava, there is damage boosts. Lots of coins to get, lots of health mushrooms to get, and pull stars right at the beginning. These pull stars are actually pretty finicky to do optimal, but if you do it well, you can get right into that launch star there.
Gonna be using the 6-up life mushroom here to boost across the lava. Saves a bit of time. Having to go through all these poles here, just grabbing on is pretty slow. Oh, no.
Oh no!
Got the weird one. Alright, I can back this up.
Yeah, the collision is really weird.
So much speed now. Oh my gosh.
That was actually surprisingly good.
Yeah. If you hit like the wrong part of the lava slope, just kind of sends you the wrong way.
Yeah, that part of the lava is classified as a wall, so hitting the lava wall and then hitting a floor. The same technique that we do in Gravity Gauntlet for newer runners. There's a strat called Lava Boost. Do the same thing there, hitting a wall with lava and then the floor gives us a ton of speed.
I'm gonna play this ending section pretty steady. These planets are not very happy about what we're about to do.
Yeah, gonna do a little bit of a trick jump over there from, yeah, to skip a few platforms.
Yeah, each one of these little mini planets has their own gravity, and they all kind of interact each other really weirdly.
Oh? Oh?
It's a gold split.
It's like gold.
The first
I think that's
run.
the first run of the one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, so
With the mistake as well. So that's faster.
Yeah,
it
that's
could be
probably
faster.
I'm pretty
We just
sure.
made a new discovery.
I'm pretty sure that strat is fast optimally, but it's like, I swear that wall you have to hit is like a pixel, tiny. I don't think I've gotten that one for a while. I wonder if Joey in the back has got that for us.
Alright, so next is two pretty tricky levels back to back. We have Melty Monster 2 and a Melty Monster S. At Melty Monster 2, we get the return of our favorite power-up, the Rock Mushroom.
Yeah, no rock jumps in this level, unfortunately, but we do have zigzags and fences.
And we're gonna skip the zigzag.
Hopefully some of the fences, because don't want to float those.
Yeah.
These fences can be very, very annoying. You hit them at the wrong direction, it's sent flying off the edge of the map. Not fun for anybody involved. Especially not fun for Mario getting his head bonked against a wall.
Yeah, don't want to be doing that. Don't hit the wall.
So here we are under the bulk of the level here. Making our way through these sections of Rock Mushroom.
Yeah, we're soon approaching zigzag skip, which is a little scary because it's the very end and you lose a lot of time if you miss it. But essentially, we're just going to be holding some precise inputs to skip past a section where no one's supposed to bounce against walls.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. Very nice.
Oh no!
Oh, the
it's
pinball machine!
Let me out! Oh, not the pinball machine. I've seen that happen too many times. And then I'll get fenced after it and it'll just throw me out. Yeah, last Melty Monster level, probably the hardest of the three. This one's going to feature something that we saw a little bit earlier in the run. We can explain it a little bit in more detail here about the ramp skips.
Yeah. Essentially, what we're doing is we're doing a spin while we're going over a ramp, which cancels the animation of rolling across the ramp, meaning we can just kind of control our speed on our own instead of getting forced by the ramp. And that actually helps us because that just allows us to keep rolling and just ignore the fact that you're supposed to stop after every ramp. The only issue is some of them are extremely precise, and if you're not like within a few frames, you just die. The first one is probably the hardest, but Jhay nailed it. So yeah, we skip like every other ramp like this.
Oh,
Oh
and the hole.
no! Got caught in the hole.
Well, we'll give it one more try.
Definitely not an easy strat to perform.
Yeah.
Under pressure as well. Back end of a marathon run. We'll see how he goes second time around.
Oh, not again!
Okay, not doing that again. We'll just do it normally. Yeah, welcome to World 6. This is basically where all the hard levels live. they got evicted from Worlds 1 through 3. Now they live down here. Okay, we'll just try and get the 5,000 for the chimp.
I think he's sort of tired of talking to us at this point. Just wants us to get the points.
No more chatting.
Yeah, we'll be skipping 3 at the end here, hopefully. These 3 just here.
Oh, no.
Or not? Just kidding.
Little bit too soon. There we go.
Playing it safe.
Always good to get extras.
And 5,300, well over the required 5,000. And also well over his gold split as well.
The splits are so big. I have to hide those. It's like flashing red. Okay, speaking of flashing, time for Flash Black. Next level gimmick is every couple of seconds, the lights will go out, and you're now blind.
Not really blind, though. We know where the platforms are.
Yeah, we know where to go. They want us to be blind, though.
This is the last Hungry Loomer of the whole run. We've got 150 extra star bits here. That's all right.
Okay, this guy is very hungry. He's going to take a minute to feed.
Believe it or not, there is a hungrier Loomer. That's in World S. It's the one unlocked after you finish the game for the first time. You do need to finish pretty much all of the game beforehand to unlock that galaxy called Flip Out Galaxy. Needs 2,000 star bits instead of 1,800. There's a 120 exclusive star.
Yeah, thankfully we're not going to be taking a trip to World S in this run.
Could you imagine that? World S, 6 hours into a 120 run in the marathon. It's 7 a.m.
Oh no. I wonder what would happen in that.
Rolling coaster incident.
This level also features Yoshi, but not too many infinite flutter shenanigans going on in this one. It's pretty tame.
Oh, you nearly died there.
Just we'll play it off as cool.
Yeah, that was intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just being precise.
You know, RNG nip.
RNG.
Gonna be holding this Goomba here with 2P to get an extra boost. Nice.
There we go.
This next one's a lot more precise.
Yeah. Ah.
1 out of 2 still fine.
Yeah, bouncing off that Goomba with Yoshi, dismounting, grabbing the comp medal, wall kick, back on Yoshi, flutter back, dismount into the launch star. Very nice set of movement, very satisfying pull up as well. Yeah, getting these 5 silver stars, just long jumping around town as Mario. This platform is in a pretty good position, as it should be every time.
Alright, and now there is nothing. We are in the middle of the void.
I can't believe Nintendo would make a game with nothing in it.
No platforms in sight. Oh, there they are. Alright, but now is Slimey Spring. So I hope you've got your lungs ready, because you do a lot of talking in this one if you've got any donos or messages.
I do. I've got $50 from Matt206 with no comments, but it did go towards the mirror race for Lunistus tomorrow morning.
Love to see those incentives being met. But yeah, get your pillows and blankets out, everybody. It's Slimey Spring time. Time to take a nap for 3 minutes. This is a very long and very boring auto-scroller.
Yeah, this level in actual runs is really nice. It's kind of like the calm before the storm. Like, you'll be on pace, and you get these 2 minutes to just chill.
Yeah, you kind of took the words out of my mouth there.
See, everyone's chilling. Just lean back. Honestly,
Yeah.
there we
You're
go.
sleeping.
You do not have to tell me twice.
I do recognize that it is 4 a.m., but you know, we can't miss the end of the run. It's just a calm before the storm.
And there's a lot of storms coming. It's brewing. Something's cooking. And it smells burnt.
I think we'll be talking to the Subway employee about that.
Yeah, there's not really much that we can do to optimize this level other than lines, so any messages you want to say, any shout-outs, feel free to go for it.
I do want to comment that even though it is 4 a.m., if I had to stay up for 4 a.m. for any run, I am glad it was this one, because even just watching chat, reading the donations, the banter between the three of you, it has been an absolute joy to be here for it. So
You lost time in Slimey Spring. You lost.
Or who put that wall there? Get Nintendo on the phone.
Jay, you can blame me. I was talking. I was distracted.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take
Come on, man. You can't be
responsibility.
doing that.
But look, I would like to just give a shout out to some of the prizes that we have available, whether it's PC peripherals or parts, Retron consoles, or limited edition custom ESA, PlayStation 5s, or Nintendo Switch. We have them. So all of you who are donating automatically go in to win them. And I've used a lot of these peripherals that are available here: the glorious GMMK2, the Model D wireless mice, and the Model O wireless mouse. They are all fantastic, and I say that as a very big fan of Corsair. So we will not tell them that I'm making the switch to the ones that have been available here. But get your donos in for them, because we are under $300 away from 80,000. And how long do we have left?
We've got just under half an hour. So
Just
definitely
under
do
half
that.
an hour. So what's that? That's just under $100 over the next every 10 minutes. I reckon we can manage that.
I believe in you, chat. You got this. Let's get us to 80K for the end of the night. Yeah, Slimey Spring is over. You can wake up now.
Oh,
Good morning.
Hey, buddy.
I'm feeling so refreshed. You
Yeah.
lost 30 seconds in Slimey Spring 1.
What's up? I was doing comms. Must have dozed off there for a minute.
Come on, wake up, buddy. It's clockwork.
Oh, you don't want to know what happened in one of my runs. I lost 15 in that level.
I've actually died in Slimey Spring before.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, stuff happens sometimes.
You actually sound like you had a nap.
Bro is actually just woken up.
You know, everything to commit to the bit. Alright, now it's time for Clockwork Ruins S, which is a bit of a scary level. We're supposed to collect 30 coins for this Honeybloom mat, and we're all on these spinning platforms. We're on cycles from collecting them. And it's really easy to fall off and die or miss the cycles.
We've got our orange friend here, though, to help us out. Oh,
He's very orange and he is very hungry for coins.
that is some insane movement with FPJ there. Yeah, following the exact route here to grab these 30 coins on the platforms. Does the same thing every time. And there'll be 10 in a box following this wheel. This one here.
Yeah, small optimization. Jay gets the first coin by getting it with 2p, so he doesn't have to jump. Little small optimization. It's kind of cool.
I think he jumped on that Luma to wake him up as well. He was asleep after Slimey Spring.
Or just watch Slimey Spring.
Yeah, new planet just unlocked, and we are not going to be doing any of it.
This is probably one of the biggest oversights. I feel like it must have been intentional. But yeah, for this planet, you can basically just do this. And then that's it. The level's over.
It's funny because we've had Jay playing a lot of ROM hacks of Galaxy games recently, and one of the patches that the ROM hack creators did was put a black hole immediately where that skip takes place. But it's very easy to just go a little bit down to the right and do the exact
Yeah, you can basically
same
just
thing.
do that everywhere. They think that's slick.
All right, booting up the N64 for a little bit here.
Yeah, the Mario 64 enjoyers are gonna love this one.
That's me.
Get the keyboard out, it's time to play. When everyone's favorite Womps. There will be no Canalus, there'll be no Owless. I mean, I guess technically it's Owless.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in Moms like 5 minutes into the run? How did you lose 2.5 hours?
The classic.
Just kept resetting the bomb clip. Yeah, the star is being guarded by this giant Thwomp at the top.
How you doing, Thwomp Clip?
No way. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna grab the checkpoint because I kind of want to try and show off the foot jumps.
Ooh.
It's been a while though. For the content.
Ah, the foot jumps are really cool.
I'll try and show off a foot jump.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
We'll grab this little guy over here to be sure. To not get crushed in the process though.
Yeah, Thwomp Clip, you can do a very precise jump clip through the floor there. When the Thwomp falls down on the ground, usually gets squished and you die. But there is a little tiny gap on the edge of the Thwomp's top side where you can fall directly through the floor once you get hit by it. Saves a lot of time, saves that animation of the door opening, the hatch in the floor, the Thwomp dying, obviously. There's something like, what, 15? Something like that?
Oh, well, okay. Okay,
Wait.
I don't think we're going for the foot jump. Okay, we are.
There we go, we got one at
that
least.
looks pretty nice.
That's good enough for me. My heart rate just doubled.
Yeah, once again, we abuse momentum going upwards, which gives us insane height, which saves like, I want to say it saves like a second per hit, or something like that.
Yeah, it's something very minor but very risky because in the run you wouldn't normally get the checkpoint. And if you die here, you're going right back to the start.
Yeah.
Not too shabby, though.
So yeah, we'll play it safe. We got to show off one of the jumps. Pretty cool. Yeah, around 20 minutes to go. A lot of the stars that we've got left, pretty chill cleanup comets. Except that one that's coming up after Throwback.
I believe we got one regular star left and then just a bunch of comets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll notice a lot of these next ones end up going by really quickly. Joey.
Sorry for jinxing Blue Moon SJ. Anyway, Gravity Gauntlet C is coming up, which can take anywhere between 129 and 323. Oh, 323.
Ooh. Well,
Let's hope it doesn't take that long.
let's hope not.
It's bedtime soon.
Yeah, we got about 20 minutes left, and we're less than $300 away from the 80K goal. Getting really close. Get your donations in at the very end. We can do it.
Yeah, this level is one of those really nice chill ones. The card movement in this is just awesome.
He says as he acts with the backflips.
You don't have to point it out. Maybe it was intentional. You don't know that.
RNG minute.
RNG minute for the next level, right. I hope that doesn't actually affect the cycle at the end here.
Yeah,
It helped?
it wasn't on screen.
It despawned. Alright. That should put us right into the star.
Yeah, looks good.
Surely it's right on top of the star. There we go.
There we go. All right, now it's time for Gravity Gauntlet Comet. Remember inside the castle. Just do it again.
Yeah, so this is
No
basically ITC from earlier inside the castle, but a little bit weirder at the end and a lot more punishing.
Also, yeah.
It's in Comet form.
No checkpoint. No checkpoint.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to limit myself to going for this once because I don't want to be here all night. There are other runs on the schedule. So we'll give it one go, and then if not, we'll show off the other cool strat, which is
Yeah, lava boost.
arguably more visually appealing anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just pray.
Get some praise in chat. Round 2 for ITC. Very, very hard strat.
Yeah. Right at the end of the run as well. This has made it and broken so many record paces. Make sure we actually get there on one piece though.
Definitely the movement of all time. Here we go. Oh.
Hold. Oh,
Nice.
nice. Star grab, insta grab.
Oh, no Instagram.
Really good still.
Very nice. First
Very,
try.
very nice.
Didn't take 3 minutes.
Just one is all we need.
Only needed one.
You're going to be cleaning up the rest of World 4 here with Starshine Beach Comet, Chompworks Comet, and then moving him back into World 3 for Beat Block, which is my favorite star.
Beatbox C.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know about that one. But it works out really well. You can basically just load up World 5, just go right back into World 4 right at the end, and all these
Exactly.
comments are here waiting for us. Lots of quick stars. Starshine Beach, this level's less than a minute long. Very quick one, very simple. But we can actually do a little bit of a skip because there are a lot more purple coins than we need. So we can basically skip an entire section and just do a line shortcut pretty much.
Yeah.
Saves
As
for
long
good
as we
time.
get enough coins
Oh yeah.
for that.
The sign on the right only wants 100, but there's 140, and we're going to try not to miss. We've already missed one. But we're going to try not to miss any more.
Looking good so far. Oop. Nobody saw that.
Just close your eyes. Just listen to the coins. Yeah, 92 is actually really good for you.
92. That's great. Basically, I can just cut everything and get 92.
Too high. Yeah, 5 stars to go.
We can see the end.
Yeah, Galaxy Generator coming up soon, where we will find Bowser again. Galaxy Generator is a very cool level to end on. It's one thing that we're really lucky in the Galaxy games. The ending is always so cool. Galaxy Generator and Fate of the Universe both just really hype levels to end on always.
Yeah, Galaxy Generator is kind of like a combination of a bunch of different cool tricks that you get to do in Galaxy 2 speedruns. Kind of like a Gauntlet.
Yeah, it's like just the perfect amount of difficulty for the end as well as being really cool. Yeah, enough about that. Here's an auto-scroller. Any donos or messages you have, feel free.
I was just about to say, it's my favorite part of any video games. Auto-scrollers, we do have a $25 donation from Soupy that says, many people ask what a speedrunner's favorite food is.
Oh no.
But nobody asks how a speedrunner's favorite food is. And that goes to the Cuphead Delicious Last Course, Miss Chalice cosplay, which, just an update on that, we are only... Once I find where the refresh button is, we are only $645 away from that. So, in the process of us hitting $80,000, we can definitely make progress towards that as well.
And an update from the run, not GG. That Gravity Gauntlet C was in the top 10% Jhay has ever completed the split. Looks like we'll be finishing well under average indeed. Looking
Love
like
to see that.
looking like a 3:01
Yeah.
is what we'll be on pace for here.
Next up is Beat Block Comet, which like, it's really scary. It's just really scary. There are so many world record pace runs that have ended to Beat Block Comet. It's insane. You'd think that it's not that bad, but it's just really scary. Because it's Beat Block 1, but basically the switching pattern is like 4 times as fast.
It is funny as well because the star name in English is double time. It says it's double time, but it's actually 4 times as fast.
Oh, it is definitely not double. If you put them
No.
side by side, it is a crazy difference.
Exactly.
And the ending is a lot harder as well. Instead of just being the first side of the pyramid, it's all 4 sides.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff you can do with getting the right cycles and determining what sort of movement you can do with what sort of time frame you're on. If some square is green, you can do this movement. If some square is yellow, this movement, etc., etc., etc.
This movement
Yoshi's
is all
chilling
Yoshi.
here. Just take him for a quick ride.
Gonna be waiting for a little bit here to just get some good cycles.
Yeah.
This looks good.
Safe
Yeah.
spin there. Nice. That's
Very
all good.
nicely done.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 left.
All right, another scary level down.
Throwback Comet, the second to last Comet of the run. We'll be getting the Silver Stars in Throwback 2 once again. And not much more to it. There's a timer, of course, so it's more pressure.
And the timers in this game, I don't think there's any level that has a timer that is relatively scary. They want to be, though.
I get scared from Boulder Ball Comet sometimes.
Yeah.
The crabs are back. Can't
Top
escape
10
the
crab
crab.
facts.
No more crab facts, please. We already dealt with those earlier. Now it's time for Silver Stars yet again.
We'll see if he can get the bomb-on views this time. Long jumping and bouncing off the bomb-on.
Yeah, this time he's gonna turn
Nice.
the camera back because the cycles are actually slightly different for Comet than with Throwback 2 for a reason.
Yeah, you can like barely make it past that bump with the camera minute. Good old bumps, always trying to help us out.
I guess one little thing we haven't explained yet is the way that Jhay is making the clouds. You can see, usually when you shake to make a cloud, you do sort of have this little animation where you pop up and you sort of stay there for a little bit. But what Jay's doing is he's pressing Z immediately after shaking to sort of put himself down onto the cloud so that he can spawn the next cloud a lot faster.
Alright, that was very nice. No more Womps, no more Mario 64. 2 stars to go, right on the star. Very nice.
We've got time for a donor if you've got one.
We do indeed. We've got $25 from Halkari that says, "Bro, I fell asleep in row 1 in Slimey Spring and I woke up in my hotel room. Insane magic trick. GL with the flutter in the final level. Don't doze off."
Thank you, Al. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you had a good sleep.
Alright, time for the last star before we get to Bowser. This one is actually kind of infamous for Jhay dying to it.
Oh no! Flash Black Sea.
Many world record paces have gotten here.
Was that a
And
3, 4?
died.
Too many.
And the reason why is because the 2P strats are very difficult for this level.
Got a lot to focus on in terms of what Mario is doing, what 2P is doing. Mario's getting hit.
Already getting
He's
hit.
not doing either of them.
Yeah, this star definitely very much one to sort of grind with by yourself or with a friend. Obviously, we've had a lot of instances of top runners sort of grinding the star when they've had meetups with others.
Lots of starboard shooting, lots of 2P stunning, and
Yeah.
lots of teamwork.
Oh
Don't die now. Don't do that. There we go. Gotta bombard that guy.
There we go. We didn't die. We
Yeah,
didn't.
41 is...
Not dying is a win.
Should be proud of a 41, but
Yeah,
did
I
not
think
die.
like the best Jay usually gets like 51 when he gets a
Yeah.
really good one.
And the very last split, Galaxy Generator. I think it's time to shout out Odd Me.
Oh yeah,
Feel it's gonna happen.
there's a very famous skip coming up.
Yeah, definitely gonna focus up for this trick.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Infamous run killer. But when we get to this part of the menu, we're gonna want just let go of the nunchuck. We're gonna let the Wiimote do all the work.
You made sure. You made sure. You made sure. You would have.
I didn't want to miss it.
If we sat here watching that cutscene, we would have laughed so hard. Oh my. Just to explain, that's a 40-second cutscene that we skipped by selecting the boss fight on the menu instead of just holding right to go towards. If you watch that cutscene, oh my god.
Listen, there's no cutscene. We're not gonna have that happen now. This run's been fine. We're doing good. Just go.
Okay, so we talked about this level being like kind of a gauntlet of different things you do in speedruns this game. First task, do a lava boost. This one's a little bit tricky, but yeah, we got a lot. No, Jay!
Wait, backup strats.
Oh my
What?
god, there's no
Never
way.
mind.
No.
I've done that once before, but you know, worth a try.
Yeah.
I do still have that tutorial open if you need it.
We might need that soon. Keep it on hand. Yeah, let's go that strong. There we go. That's much.
Yeah,
That's what it was supposed to look like.
You want your first hit against the wall so you build up a bunch of speed. Now coming up soon is probably one of the coolest cloud sections in the entire run. I really like how this cloud section looks when that fast. It's so cool. Lots of cloud side flips and just going really, really fast. There we go, this is cloud side flip number 1. Oh, very nice making the cycle there.
Nice,
Cloud
very
cycle
good.
there.
Clean.
Alright, next section. Time for the big flutter.
Yeah, notice we have one extra cloud. It's gonna be useful here. We don't want to go across the bridge. We don't want to do that. Okay, we're just gonna go all the way over here with the cloud.
And it's time for G-Gen Flutter. One of the
Yeah.
harder ones, and then we'll see if we can get the top shelf
Yeah.
where he lands at the top.
If you get out like a really good flutter and like this mount at the right time, you land on the top shelf, which saves a few seconds. And it makes you look really cool. Get a lot of credit if you get top shelf.
I want to look really cool. I want to get top shelf.
Is Jay looking really cool today?
Is he?
This looks
Yeah,
alright.
this looks like he's a cool kid.
I'm feeling pretty
Uh,
cool.
yeah,
Ooh.
wicked.
Alright, very nice, very nice. Okay, we just have one more Bowser fight to go. Just one.
Just one. Getting close to the end. Alright, so while Bowser is monologuing for the 3rd time, we could do one more donation.
One more donation you may have. It is a $50 donation from Lifelines that says Sorbetti skip first try, ITC twice, and peak comedic performance from Jay and his commentators. Great job at encouraging more donations. And that 50 also goes towards the Cuphead Delicious Last Course Ms. Chalice cosplay. Thank you, Lifelines.
Love to see it. We've just got a few more minutes left. 200 left until 80,000. Can we get there? Bring it home.
So yeah, once again, Jay will be doing a punch cancel very soon. Once again, we will delay the hit as much as possible.
They're gonna be trying to manipulate the meteors. Meteors to be in the right place, and we do a punch cancel. That should work.
Yeah, that works.
Very nice. Yeah, just one last phase. We should be good to go.
It's crazy how close this is going to be to sub 3 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know,
Oh,
man.
so
It's
close.
gonna be a
possible.
nail biter.
Jay desperately shooting out starbits despite having none. Love to see it.
Bro, I don't know why my brain just does that, like automatically. Like if
I
I'm just,
do it all the time.
just
too.
running around.
It's a
on
good
Magic
habit to
Bee
have.
Yeah.
all the time. I get into like, Jay, please. I do not want to hear you shoot stabbits anymore. Stop pressing the button, man.
Yeah, once again, when I activate, yeah, really close to the meteors so you don't even have to aim.
And ladies and gents, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is completed.
Oh,
Bowser is
surely
falling into
there's
the
no more.
abyss.
Surely there's no more, right,
Yeah,
guys?
looks like we're getting a 3-0. Pretty impressive.
Very nice run.
Really close to that sub 3 goal. Still a very nice effort.
Beautifully underestimate.
Yeah,
It's
No,
not that
no
funny.
doubt.
It's not that funny.
beautifully underestimated. There's surely nothing that could possibly go wrong.
And...
What?
What?
No,
Oh,
they got
way.
the Bowser glitch.
Oh my
There's
god.
no way. That is so rare. I've like,
That's
What is it,
never seen that
1 in
before.
100? 1 in
Oh my
150?
god.
That's insane.
Alright, get that tutorial running. We might need it.
Rock tutorial.
Alright, one hit, one hit.
Rocks tutorial.
Need 4 hits here, no missing. I said no missing.
The rocks tutorial doesn't
Oh
work.
no. Alright, no more missing. What? Okay, man. That's not me. That's not on me.
It looks like we'll have to have a serious talk with rocks after this.
I'm not looking at my DMs after this.
And now Bowser is gone from.
Okay, now it's over. There's no more bad jokes. You're safe.
Do we have time for one more?
One more?
One more?
No. There's no more. There is no more. That is Super Mario Galaxy 2. I think. Is this Super Mario Galaxy 2? I don't even know anymore.
You've got credits and then all of second half to go.
Yeah, just 50 more stars and then 120 green stars. Yeah,
Please deliver the grand stuff first.
we got 6 hours left to do.
I can check with the scheduling team if you'd like. If you really want to slot in that bonus 120-star run.
I love Super Mario Galaxy
Right.
120 stars.
Get
Alright, get ready
for
on the time button, Ocnum. And boom!
Time!
3:02:04. 0.69, very nice. Very nice. Can't see it on the stream, but that's there on the monitor for all its glory. And yeah, that is it. That is Super Mario Galaxy 2. Any percent was definitely a run. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Shout out to my commentators, Stick and Ocnum. They both stream on Twitch, so you can find them pretty easily. Twitch.tv Ocnum, Twitch.tv Galactic. I stream pretty much every day. Well, not when I'm in Sweden. When I'm at home, I stream pretty much every day. Currently grinding for all 9 Galaxy World Records. So hopefully I'll see you there if you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you, Issei, for having me. I hope you have a good rest of the event. Thank you, thank you.